Start recording. Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy D-Friend. We are back in the building for another Absolutely Unsure podcast. I got my boy
The Neely was good.
back in the building, So, last episode was a great episode. Had a lot of things to talk about as far as, being ho-napped for Brittany Renner and her whole situation. But today, we had a couple things we got to discuss, right? Kendrick is leaving TDE. OnlyFans is banning porn. Who else? What else? Sha'Carri Richardson getting smoked by the Jamaicans. And some other things that we'll get into a little bit later on. So I want to start off with good things. I never start off, but I'll start off. So we just announced that we're having a second baby. So if I had I'll just do this one. Aww. We're having another baby.
Love it when you call me Big Papa.
It's a blessing. We've been holding this in for, I don't know, it's been like 3 months now. So, can't wait for the gender reveal.
4 or 5 months? How many months is she?
Like three and a half, I think. That's what it is, like 3.5, something like that. So, can't wait for gender reveal.
When can you tell when you have a boy or a girl?
I mean, we did the test already, but we don't know. But we're gonna find out whenever the gender reveal is, when everybody else find out.
That's crazy.
So that's how we're gonna do it. Just like last time.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I want a girl for me. Just like, like a daughter. Like, that's your daughter. Like, But then I want a boy because it's like him and A2 could play and like, just another son. I don't know. But if I had a preference, it'd be like, I want a daughter. So we'll see what happens whenever we have the gender reveal. You got any good things, Bryce?
My little brother's about to start football. I think the one that's in college, Bailey, he's starting at running back, so that's pretty good. Pretty excited for him. He got potentially 2 years. Even if he anything happened, he got potentially 2 years with a lot of playing time, so that's good. And then
2 years at the junior college, or 2 years just more eligibility in general?
He had 2 more years at the junior college, and he last year don't even count. The season they played last year don't even count because it was like a little COVID season they just had. It didn't even count towards eligibility. So he got more reps, and then now they really getting into the real season.
I wonder if you could freak that, like, if you were a freshman coming in but you cold, right? And y'all didn't play last year, but in football you got to be. I think you had to play 3 years. So I wonder if now it's like, okay, I'll just play these 2 real seasons and then I can go to the draft, or they're gonna be like, no, you got to play 3 real seasons and then you can go to the draft. I wonder how that's gonna work. But
yeah, I wonder too.
College football's changing up. You see that high schooler, the number 1 quarterback in, like, this year's supposed to be. So your brother, and he's number 1 in your brother's class, the senior year. He said, I'm leaving. I'm gone. I'm trying to make millions of dollars. I'm out of here.
It's like Quentin Ewers or something like that.
Yeah, some white boy from like South Lake Carroll or something like that. Like a I don't know what that's just called, mullet thing going on. I respect it. I see some people talking shit. It's like, bro, if you're gonna go make millions, why would I play at high school for free when I can go to college and make a meal? Like,
he has nothing left to prove in high school.
It's not even a question. I don't know if they were state champs or whatever, but at that point, who gives a damn?
No, they wasn't state champs, actually. They lost like in the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah, hey, I'm out of here.
Oh, no, they think they went to state, but whatever.
I'm going to make a meal. I don't give a damn. I'm going to make a meal. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That. Y'all can have the high school state championships. I'm going to get a meal. But, so that's your good thing?
Oh, and then the other one the season starting. They'll officially, first game of the year, be next week.
Okay. Be sure to keep us updated because, your brother, the youngest one, the quarterback, hey, he's a different breed. It's so weird to me when I see people's, like, siblings that I knew when they were, like, little, and now they're, like, good at things. Like,
it's crazy.
Like, your brothers, one junior college, one's, like, the quarterback in spring, and what's his name? Blake's brother playing for Oakland. It's like, I don't know. I wasn't really around your brothers too much, but Cole, I was like, Oklahoma State, 6'7", god damn, I wasn't expecting that.
Bro, he was a little scrawny, little crybaby, little kid. Hey, that boy huge now.
Yeah, life, puberty's a real thing, everybody. Puberty is a real thing. So speaking of, I want to stick to athletics real quick because this is the most recent thing that has happened, and we got to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson, man. Sha'Carri Richardson, American sprinter, 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, lit up the, what's that called? Lit up the, what's that? What was it? Lit up social media, lit up the Olympic trials, had a great story. Her mama just died and she still won the Olympic trials, came out there and dominated. And then she got clipped for the weed. So she became, a household name overnight. Because people don't really care about track that much. You don't really know any track people that are superstars except for Usain Bolt. Like, think about everybody that's in the Olympics. All these top tier athletes. The two people that you really only know from the Olympics is Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps. All these amazing athletes.
That's all you mean.
Name the athletes you know from the Olympics.
Noah Lyles. It's a dude named Burrell.
That are super. I'm not saying I know who these people are.
Oh,
I'm talking about superstar. Noah Lyles isn't a superstar. I
wouldn't call him a superstar, but I know him.
I can't. No. Let me tell you something. When I speak to the general manager. I'm not talking about just to me. If I go down the street and I ask 100 people, do you know who Noah Lyles is? 100 of them people might say, no, I don't. But if I say, you know who Usain Bolt is, they'll be like, I bet at least
Simone Biles.
Oh, okay, yeah, her too. I wasn't thinking about gymnastics, but yeah, Simone Biles too. She's one of the household. So 3 people: Usain Bolt, Simone Biles, Gabby Douglas.
I wouldn't count Gabby.
I bet she's more famous than Noah Lyles is.
Oh no, probably so.
But that's the only people you could think of. 4 people. So she became a instant track celebrity overnight. And then they've been anticipating. Everybody's like, if she was there in the Olympics, she would have probably won. She was the fastest, yada, yada, yada. So she had her chance today to redeem herself. She was going against the Jamaican 3. They won gold, silver, and bronze at the Olympics. Team Jamaica. And she comes out talking, she's hyping herself up. She's making TikToks like, I'm back, bitches. I'm doing da-da-da. Then she gets dead last.
How many heats is? How many people how many lanes is it?
9.
Ooh, it looked like 12.
And she got 9th.
Ooh,
now,
it was bad.
It's not really an indictment on her because if Rob was here, I was hoping Rob would have been here because he ran track. So you can give me like a perspective. Like some days aren't. Your leg might be a little tight. You might be feeling a little. You might be feeling a little bit of a way, right? But hey, 9th is crazy. But what she's shown would have really only put, like, if she was to run her fastest she's ever ran, she would have still only been 3rd place. Because, and this is a sad thing, we know the people who, like, get their ass dusted, but, like, the girl who got 1st place, who swept the Olympics for the 100 and the 200 this year and the last Olympics, I don't even know what her name is. I know she's from Jamaica. But I know the girl got 2nd. I know Kellyanne Fraser-Price, who's the 2nd Jamaican. She got 2nd. I know her name, but I don't know the girl 1st. But anyway, she's been sweeping the Olympics. 100-meter fastest. She ran the 2nd fastest 100-meter time today. And then Sha'Carri got on her interview. Y'all can doubt me, and y'all can do this. I don't give a shit. I'm going to come back. You know my skills. You know my talent. It's like, hey, just get lost. Just go home. I don't think she's like dumb. Like, I don't think anybody even thinks she's done for. I don't think people are like, oh, you're washed. You're going to lose forever. You're trash. She's 21. And she ran, like she said, the 6th fastest time ever. Just because she had a bad...
My problem is you don't really just get that much faster. If you ain't top, I ain't just seen nobody make that leap. Like, for instance, Usain won, 12 years in a row? Like, y'all seen who he was in his first few years, ain't nobody catch him, bro. Like, it wasn't nobody. I don't think she just gonna.
People can get fast. Like, people can get faster,
and they gonna get faster too.
No, yeah, but also the thing is, those ladies are a little bit older, so they're gonna get older. Like Kellyanne Fraser, she's been racing since like 2008, so she's already like 30, whatever. She's like, this might be her last rodeo. I don't know how old the girl who got first is. She looked kind of young from Jamaica. I don't know how old she is, but I know she won gold in 2016.
I ain't got much faith in her.
To be like,
I ain't gonna hold you.
To be what? To be number one or just to be in the conversation? Because like I said, her fastest time.
She'll always be in the conversation, but she ain't gonna. I'd be surprised if she win one Olympic gold or even place. Yeah, bro, it'd be tough, bro. It'd be tough because I think
because we're looking at you looking at her. If we looking at her fast, like we looked at the PBs and season best from the people that was on the list. Like I said, the girl who got first, her PB was 10.54, so that would have got her first. Obviously, Kelly Fraser Price, hers was a 10.63, and then third place, if she could have ran her fastest, would have been Sha'Carri. So like as far as the speed, who's been able to get the best times, she's in the top 3. But I don't know if she pushing that 5.4.
I just need her to explain how the hell she got 9th. Like that wasn't even competitive. Like. What were you doing this past month? Because these people had to rest after the Olympics and then had to kick it back up to a little routine. I'm sure they ain't just completely stopped, but you ain't have to amp yourself up like they did in the Olympics. Like you should have been more fresh, if you ask me.
I see track people. I don't know if they really track people out here. They're saying like the girls who was running, they got more of an advantage because they're doing it because if you sit, I don't know what she was doing for a month. I don't know if she was training still or just chilling, doing commercials for Kanye and this and that. I don't know what she was doing. But they was in that competition mode, so they got the speed down, they got the gun, the getting off the block, like they're in the zone. So
my one thing I say is she got off the blocks, but she popped straight up, and then her whole drive.
Oh shit! Here come the coach.
I'm just saying, her whole drive face, her head was just down. So maybe if she come out the blocks smoother and lower, she'll have more power. But by the time she picked her head up, everybody was in front of her. Like, hey, that's not good. When you come out,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Competition, that's not good, bro. I'm just saying. I ain't no track fucking professional. I just know that's not good.
Hey, she could probably. I'm not even probably. She could dust me. If you watch me do the big man relay in high school, I had a good. I had a strong 30 or 40, but after that, I was fading. I was fading.
Strong 30. And after that, it was.
And then I started fading to the back. But also, to be fair, I was running. I was asking them when we was at the thing. I'm like, "Oh, what do? You play football? Yeah. Oh, I'm a running back. Oh, I'm like, I thought this was like a offensive lineman thing that we was doing here. Why am I running against running backs and cornerbacks and linebackers? What was going on here? I'm the only person running besides Tyrell who's on the offensive line when we play football. Like, what the hell is going on
this
here?
This nigga had some fucking. He had on spikes with no fucking spikes in it, like a fucking goofball. Terrell used to get caught doing some of the dumbest shit.
Bro,
like
he was slipping across the track, like slipping. Oh,
that shit was fucking embarrassing. I ain't run that way. I thought I ran in that.
No, that was it. I think that was at C King. It was like me. I think it was me, Matlock, Eddie Williams, and Tyrell. We got dusted. But when you ask the people, they talk about we running backs. I'm like, you a running back doing shopping? What the hell going on? But yeah, it wasn't a good look for us at that time. So like I said, she smoked me, but that ain't the point. Cause this is sports. And people on social media, y'all was just supporting her. Now that y'all are praying for her to lose and now she lost it. No, it's sports, motherfucker. She was hyping herself up. I like that. Be confident. Hype yourself up. But when you go out there to perform and you get your ass dusted, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna joke. She's gonna act like she's never. It's like, her last race ever.
Like this year upcoming, we got the Lakers versus the Nets. Either the Lakers or the Nets get swept, but not only do they get swept, they lose by like 20 points every game, like type shit. Like, bro, we gonna clown the fuck out either team, like whoever it was. I said if Jello Ball would have went 0 for 5 every fucking game, niggas would have clowned him, and that shit was fucking summer league. Like, bro, it's not because she's a woman, bro. It's sports, and you get capped on in sports, bro.
Like, y'all gotta keep like, that whole like
Andre Wilder, like when he got beat the fuck up and went to making excuses and shit, talking about his suit
was too heavy.
Like, bro,
Conor McGregor
McGregor
was sleeping like this. Clown. And
Conor Pacquiao,
like
Nate Robertson.
And they get it worse. Like, bro, we ain't seen Nate Robinson since he got knocked out. I ain't seen him post on Instagram. I ain't seen Nate Robinson do nothing since he got knocked out.
And Nate Robinson was always a favorite of the black community. Let's get that straight.
He was a little guy who was dunking and going crazy. He
won the dunk contest.
He got knocked out by Jake Paul. You ain't heard from him since.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
He's done for.
Yeah, bro. Embarrassing moments.
And it's not even he's done for. It's not even he's done for. It's just like that was a bad moment. Like he can still do something cool. Like I don't know. He can still do other shit. Like, but that sports moment was bad for him.
And that's the same for her. Like, bro, we don't want her to go kill herself for any fucking thing. But
they take
you gotta eat that. You gotta eat that. That was an all-time shitty performance. After being in the spotlight, that was like, bro, this was a Sunday night football game, if we being honest. Like, this was primetime television. Well, no, I don't know if it was live or anything, but everybody was watching.
It was live on NBC. It was live and it was on NBC, and
exactly.
it's been a
waiting the results.
It's been a talking point since it was announced. Every headline I was seeing was Sha'Carri Richardson set to make her return against the gold, silver, and medal bronze medalists in Jamaica. They setting it up, and she kind of fed into it, which I said that's fine. She's an athlete. Feed into it. Have a good time with it. Feed into it. But like this is what I think. If she would have got like third, like if she would have got second, even if she would have got first, it'd be like, all right, that's racing. That's whatever. Like, bro, like think about it.
He better than half.
Trayvon, I want to make sure I'm saying the right name. Trayvon Bromell, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
He never lost a 100-meter dash race the entire season. He didn't even make the Olympic finals for the 100. He didn't get clowned, because we didn't really hear shit from him. Now, if he was on some shit like, I'm the fastest, I'm going to dust everybody, he didn't make the finals, they would have clowned him. But you know what happened?
He had a good performance, too, though. Like,
you know what happened? To the next woman does something bad in sports and social media erupts and jokes or whatever, you got to understand, that's sports.
It's barbershop talk. You're going to get capped on. Like, I don't get, like, you can't be sensitive in sports. There's, like, comedy or some shit. Like, I think maybe it's a little bit of ESPN, like how they always have these weak-ass takes and stuff. But even then, bro, the average fan going to have weak takes. So, I mean, you can't take that shit serious, bro. like, bro, people going to call LeBron the GOAT, or people going to call LeBron trash. Like, bro, like whether they have great points behind it or not.
This is random, but I saw somebody shared like an Instagram post from Skip Bayless. It was Skip Bayless taking a picture of his clock. And it was like 3 a.m. He was like, "Hey LeBron, I'm up, working out, getting ready for Undisputed. Have you done your first workout?" I'm like, bro, what the fuck is Skip? What did LeBron do to Skip Bayless, dog? I do not. Now I get it's a shtick, but it's like it's kind of like an overboard. Like, all right, bro, come on, golly.
That man get paid millions to be a hater.
That's fine. I'm like, he went deep with it.
He like the WWE. He not gonna break character. He not gonna break character. No matter how unreal it seems, he gotta keep hating.
LeBron can go into
won
this
10 championships in a row.
Bro, LeBron can go into this finals against the Nets, KD, Kyrie. Everybody can be healthy, and he dropped 48-8 every game and win the finals. Skip basically be like, but remember that time against the Mavs when he didn't have that heart and he let the Heat down? Like, damn, dog. That shit was 10 years ago.
That's why he's not the GOAT.
That's his like LeBron can win the next 5 NBA finals. And he will still say because of that time with the Mavs, that means LeBron James is not the GOAT. It's like, hey, bro, man, come on, god damn. Let that brother live. But the Sha'Carri Richardson thing, I just hate seeing shit like that on social media because it's like, I feel like we slowly get moved into like further and further away from being able to enjoy certain shit. Like everything starts to become like, okay, now when somebody loses in sports, you're not allowed to clown them because their mental health, you can't do this. Like that's where I feel like it's going towards. But it's like, bro, that's the fun of sports. Yeah, you're going to clown people. It's funny. And then she could go out there tomorrow and win a 100-meter dash against girls from Jamaica And we're all gonna cheer for it. That's sports.
I've been seeing people like, I gotta question these niggas. They gotta make fun of her. Like, why y'all want to see her down so bad? It's like, bro, I don't know. I don't see it like that at all.
Most people probably didn't have a thing either way. It's just the fact that she got last place. It's like, that's last place. If LeBron and the Lakers played next year with Russell, Anthony Davis, and they were last place in the West, you would never hear the end of it. They can win the championship next year after they go last place. You will still hear about this 2021-2022 season where LeBron, Russell, and AD got last place. That's just sports. That's just what it is, bro.
And that's people's opinions in general. If it's one of them type of topics, bro, you're not gonna have everybody on the side of just saying, "Oh, hope you do better next time." Like,
yeah, bro, it's like you don't get clowned. I think the most comparable for track would be like, because it's not a team, since track isn't like really a team thing unless you're in the relays, would be like MMA or boxing. So like Conor McGregor, pre-fight, I'm gonna knock your teeth in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then Conor McGregor gets knocked out. I like Conor McGregor. I'm a clown him. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna get up. 4 months later, come promote another fight, and I'm gonna act like he never lost before. I'm gonna be like, he's back. He's about to win. And that's just how it is. I just don't like these soft, sensitive people on Twitter like crying, like, "Oh, y'all, we just can tell you guys are trash because y'all are waiting for her to lose." And I'm like, bro, let me say something. Niggas don't care about track that goddamn much. To be like, bro, don't nobody care that much to be worried about Sha'Carri gonna win or lose.
I feel like it's a similar parallel with OnlyFans too, because I seen that same combo. I was like, why are all the niggas talking shit about the OnlyFans? It's like, bro, it's a good combo. Y'all was stunting on our ass for a whole year about how y'all are like regular men and y'all ain't gotta work. Niggas fire back. Like, bro, that's what happens in life, bro. Like, it ain't we hate. I haven't said anything, but it ain't niggas hate women, bro. It's just like niggas got commentary.
Yeah, it's just like it's a situation going on, and there's some jokes within the topic, so
there's a lot of good jokes inside the topic.
I seen somebody say some shit like, now all your local restaurants are about to get their waitresses back. There's a whole bunch of shit, like, bro.
We are short staffed,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, the waitress is about to come back, the bartenders are coming back, this is coming back. They coming back because you can't do that. I mean, now you can still post news. Like, if you just posted news and getting bread, you good. But if you was on there having sex, you fried.
Oh, you can still post news?
Yeah, you can post news. You just can't, And the reasoning behind it, like, I thought they was just doing it because they wanted to become brand friendly, which I was like, I think that's kind of a dumb business move, because if this, like, they said they made $5 billion, right? Let's say the porn side of OnlyFans made them like 90% of that, to just decide to wipe that out because you want to become more brand friendly. I just don't see that as like a smart, like, because I can imagine on October, if you just cancel it all out, what would your revenue look like then? And what brands are going to want to come work with you? Because nobody's going to be on it no more.
Nah, I think it's dumb. But I just hear all the niggas in the like background screaming like, "Ha, y'all gotta rely on us again."
But there's gonna be another thing. Is this actually live? Can y'all see my comment? Yeah, well, wouldn't it be live? Maybe it's actually live. It's live.
But no, I think it's a dumb business plan, because I mean, like, bro, no one knows OnlyFans but for that. Like,
yeah,
no one's taking the real content creators.
When you think about it, Patreon used to let them do that, and then Patreon was like, okay, we're gonna move away from the adult content, and OnlyFans popped up, so now they got OnlyFans. So, but my thing is now, it's like, okay, if OnlyFans is going to be like, oh, this is for podcast creators and this and that, but like Patreon's already like got the staple on that, really.
Well, you could get banned from Patreon, or you never know. People might just want the alternative or something. That's never know. Well, it's like niggas use Cash App, niggas use Venmo. Like, if you become a staple, they'll use you some ways. For some reason, they'll find a reason to.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
But I was reading an article. It was like from the Daily Beast, and they're like, the real reason OnlyFans is banning, and it's just because they said the banking people like MasterCard and whatever, they don't want to be. I think they're updating their policies or some shit like that, and they don't want to be associated with the sex thing, because it's kind of muddy water, right?
Let these women hoe.
No, not even that. It's kind of like on Pornhub when they did that thing. They found like a bunch of like real rape things was on Pornhub. A lot of underage child sex thing.
They did have a massive.
They don't, and they said that we're not going to allow you guys to use this as a payment. Like I don't think you can use MasterCard or Visa or these things to pay on porn. I don't know what you pay for on Pornhub, but I thought it was free. But they don't let you do it no more because they won't be associated. So I think they're saying OnlyFans. They were also saying now, if you wanted to use OnlyFans, I think but they're taking out the pornography. But this was the thing they was going to put in that you would have to upload the IDs of yourself. Say you had OnlyFans, Bryce, and you was having sex with a girl, but you just filming yourself like hitting her from the back. They're saying a lot of people are posting content that the other person doesn't know is being posted with. You know what I'm saying? With them. So it's like you having sex with a girl, but you're posting her. She's not knowing she's on OnlyFans. So that's a big. You won't be.
Where my cut at, nigga?
Could be that too. Shit, where my cut? But that's why they going in that route or in that direction. But like I said, there's gonna be another thing. Like there's been a bunch of things popping up now. Some place that went viral called Just for Fans. Like we're operated and people that work on our app are 100% sex workers and come on over here.
I got a question. Like, so my MasterCard won't work if I go in a strip club. Like, where does this stop at? Like, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't see how like that makes it like how they can really do that because it's my money on the card. Why can't you stop where I make a payment at? Like,
I think they just want to be associated if there's like a massive like if I had a banking system and it was like, hey, they're using your system here, and there's a lot of underage porn and there's a lot of like illegal activity. It's like I don't really want my service on this thing. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
I think it's like corporations have too much power type shit. Like, nigga, how the fuck you can say, well, you can't pay, I can't use my card at? Like, it's kind of weird.
But it's also like lobbyists, and they're trying to push for the abolishment of sex work.
Like, what if it's like a movie or like a game or an album or something? It's like we're like we canceling that hoe, like, and we not that you can't buy that hoe with MasterCard products or Visa products because we don't accept. Like,
I mean, I guess it'd be a slippery slope if you like went to that like extreme, like where they started like really. Hey, if we don't like certain artists because they said or did this, hey, you're not allowed to purchase with our. I mean, this is what happened to Alex Jones. Look what happened to Alex Jones. Like, there's literally payment processing sites that won't allow him to use their payment processing sites.
That's
I think
crazy.
he can't, like, people can't use PayPal to purchase on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that can't be used to purchase on his site because of.
That's crazy.
They don't agree with them, or like I feel like everybody who says they've been canceled, Alex Jones has been like canceled. Like when you got payment platforms going against you, and every social media, even your person who hosts your website took you down. It's like they were literally trying to get you out the way.
Not on the internet at all. And to say you can't get somebody on the internet is crazy.
That's crazy. That's the ultimate banishment.
I get the not wanting to put your shit on pedophile shit, but then it's like at the point because Pornhub technically like cleared all this. Well, I don't know if they cleared everything, but I know they did a massive wiping.
Yeah, they said only like verified users can post or something like that.
So now you still can't use it. Like that's kind of weird to me because it's like it's a bunch of weird sites out here. I feel like
no, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird. Like there's some weirder things than that. They do like fake incest and like it's a whole.
I wouldn't even really refer to porn, but like stolen shit or like there's all type of shit out here on the internet. Like just
that's where they just go and use the Bitcoin and use the that crypto. That's really how like with the Silk Road thing that happened. You heard about what Silk Road is?
Mm-mm.
It was like an online. I think he started it as something innocent, but then it turned into like it's like the black market on the internet. You could traffic people and buy drugs on the internet with cryptocurrency. He got like life in prison for starting that website.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he got like people are trying to get him out though, because it's like he started a website, bro, but he wasn't like this overlord like trafficking and drug running and like, all right, bro, he fucked up. He should have made the website. I don't think he deserved life in prison. We y'all literally put rapists in prison for 3 years and then they get out and they get to go back into the community. It's like, what's really, but. Someone said they want us to talk about Drake dissing Kanye in his new song. I'm over really the Drake Kanye like diss shit. It's like it's old. It's like, well, all right, bro, we get it. It's personal shit.
What did he even say? I don't.
He said he got a song with Trippie Redd on Trippie Redd's new album. It's called Betrayal. He said, all these fools I'm beefing that I barely know. 45, 44, let it go. Yeah, you know what? Let me play it because I feel like I'm not doing it justice. Let me see if I can play it. Then, if I can't play it, then I'll finish reading it. YouTube, I know you're gonna probably copyright this part, but just don't take it down, and then we'll be fine. But yeah, they're just beefing continually because of it got to be because of Pusha T shit. I feel like you got the right to feel a certain type of way about that. But I don't know if it should be dragged on to 2021
soap opera.
Yeah, it's like two of the biggest artists in the world. It's like, okay, bro, let's see.
If I want to have their problems, can I say that?
Yeah.
I'm tired as fuck working every damn day. If that's my biggest problem, is fucking Kanye beef. All right, I'm doing well in life, goddamn. Like, bro, there's so much other shit in the world going on. I'm like,
can you hear it?
A little bit, yeah. I can hear it better.
Hey, times I've been betrayed. Fuck is that about? Paper plane, Laker game.
I don't know where it's at.
Headshot Drizzy, man, you know the aim. Niggas praying, I spare them like a bowling lane. Yeah, like Mike, Corleone, sporty flow. I done it all, it's like I'm shorty low. All these fools I'm beefing that I barely know. 45, 44, burnt out, let it go. You ain't changing shit for me, it's set in stone.
That's literally all he said. In the internet, whoo, Kanye and Drake, it's the beef we've been waiting to see. You ain't changing shit for me, it's set in stone. I don't know if he's referring to he's referring to the album situation going on. Like, hey, he's trying to dance around Kanye's album release, or Kanye's trying to dance around his album release. Drop the album. I will stand firmly in my belief. It don't matter what Kanye West drop, it is not going to be better than whatever Drake drops. The only person, I'm not going to bring that up yet. I'll bring that up at the end of the conversation. But Kanye posted a screenshot or something. Now they're saying Kanye's put Drake into a group text with Pusha T. Like that's the new thing, because Kanye posted on his Instagram a group text. So it was like let me see, what camera you on? You on this?
We are bored as a society,
bro. It's like this is just like, bro. I don't give a damn. Just drop the goddamn music. But this is like going viral. Everybody's talking about Sha'Carri Richardson and this text between Kanye and Drake. I don't know if Drake's in this, but he posted this clown thing, right? The Joker, and he said, I live for this. I've been fucked with by nerd-ass jock niggas like you my whole life. You will never recover. I promise. Now.
Who sent that?
If it's blue, right? When you send a text message, it's blue, right? On Apple. So I guess Kanye sent that. But my thing is, with this whole thing, all you can see is you added Pusha to the conversation, and you see the names at the top. It has not even the names, just the letters. It's like DYBTM. How do y'all know that D stands for Drake? How do you know that D don't stand for anybody else with the name D? Like, how do y'all know that's Drake?
You niggas ain't got shit to do.
Bro, how do y'all know that is Drake in the text?
Media blogs just want to make anything a story.
I was sitting there confused. I'm like, maybe they have some inside information, and they've got to confirm that Drake is in that group text. But even so, what the fuck does that What is that? I don't. What does that do?
At this point, I'm like, it's a rollout for both of these niggas. Like, I wouldn't even I could never take their beef serious.
They might fuck around and be on each other's album for all we know.
At this point, Pusha T and fucking whatever Drake was dropping was rollout music. Like, at this point, I know it was for Pusha T for sure.
Yeah,
but at this point, I'm thinking Drake.
Let's be honest,
engaged too for it.
Can we have an honest conversation now? Hindsight 2020. If Pusha T would have not added that last line at the end of his album, I don't know if it was like one of the last 3 songs, dissing Drake, nobody would have been talking about Pusha T's album at all. Maybe like the true hip hop, the industry, those people. But besides that shit would have got no traction in the mainstream world. It was now looking back on it, it was an all right album. It was pretty good. We said that when it came out.
I didn't.
But I said it came out. But nobody would give a fuck. And people still saying that Drake got killed by Pusha T. Bro, all he said was that Drake hiding a kid, and now we see Drake's kid everywhere. Who gives a fuck? So
I'm thinking this shit. I don't know why we're bringing WWE up so much, but at this point, I know some niggas that's been killing and dying. A lot of niggas been dying. Besides them niggas, these normal big niggas and all this media shit, I be feeling like, bro, this shit don't do nothing but benefit both of y'all.
Yeah, because because everybody's gonna rush to listen to these albums, because now we got to compare them. We got to see, okay, whose was actually better? Was Drake's better? Was Kanye's better? I'm gonna lean. They ain't came out yet, but I'm gonna probably lean to say Drake's album's gonna be better. I can stand corrected, but at this point in their careers, I would say Drake would put out the better album than Kanye. I could firmly stand on that point. But what I was gonna say earlier is he don't really got to worry about Kanye. But there is one guy who just finally spoke recently and says he'll see you soon. And that's Kendrick Lamar. That's the only person I feel Drake got to worry about. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Dan, you said yawn? Are you crazy?
I'm not worried about Kendrick.
Hey, if he puts out Damn level type music again, full cohesion, great album, Drake gotta worry about that. Whatever you saying is cool. Drake gotta worry about some shit like Damn. Damn, that's another classic album on Kendrick's, pedestal.
I mean, the hip hop gonna fucking love anything Kendrick.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck the industry. They're gonna be like, oh god, they're gonna be. This is the best thing since fucking Hey Jemima. They're gonna love it.
Is it really sonically competing with Drake? Besides Good Kid, Mad City, bro,
Damn is
you ain't had nothing.
Damn is my favorite Kendrick album.
I ended up liking Damn a lot more as time progressed. I gave it Damn. Like when the first Damn first came out, I was like, it's cool. I was waiting on another album because I thought it was gonna be like a 2-parter album type shit. But besides that, I mean, I'm not even putting Damn above Good Kid, Mad City.
I think it's better. Me personally,
I don't.
But nah. I said,
as far as a classic album, fuck no.
That's just me.
Hell no, it's not even close, bro. It's not even close.
That's
Come
me.
on, bro. Like for Kendrick's first debut album and how that whole bro, it did not do the same.
I get it. It was a great moment. Oh my god, Kendrick's the GOAT. Money Trees. Backseat Freestyle. Oh my god, I love it.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
ooh, Shireen. I don't give a fuck.
Come on, bro.
Damn,
I know you don't, but no, that's crazy.
It's an amazing album. Some people say To Pimp a Butterfly is Kendrick's best, and I don't even remember a song off of To Pimp a Butterfly. Well, that's like okay. It was All Right was on there too.
Yeah, he had some good. It was poetry, but like I said, Kendrick and Drake not in the same level.
Nah, I think he needed. You don't gotta be worried about Kanye, but he need to be worried about that boy over there in Compton. That's what he need to be worried about.
Compton, LA,
it's the last TD. It's the last
New York.
It's the last TDE.
Houston.
It's the last
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. It don't matter what city you go to. Drake the biggest. I don't give a fuck about Kendrick.
Last TDE album. So he's got to deliver. So we'll see what happens. He been gone for 5 years. It's been 5 years.
There's nothing he could do. Like he gonna have to do some immaculate shit, bro. Like he been gone so long, bro. Like I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
But I said,
I'm
I
not
said
worried
in my
about him.
analysis of Kendrick Lamar and his statement, I was thinking, okay, he probably doesn't really get inspired too much from certain things going on. But I was like, okay, with everything going on last year, COVID, George Floyd, I feel like maybe he's gonna drop like another like To Pimp a Butterfly styled album. I don't know if he drops something like that. Drake got it. I don't give a fuck about To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't care about the critics and To Pimp a Butterfly is like one of those movies at the Oscars where it's like it's the best film ever, but nobody's ever. I mean, I'm not saying nobody's ever listened to Pimp a Butterfly, but I'm saying like whatever. That's what I'm saying. What are you looking up?
What Drake album dropped the year Kendrick Lamar?
I think what's that shit called? The playlist.
That shit was better than that.
No.
I don't even know what playlist it was.
You're crazy. More Life? No, you're crazy.
Was it more? It was More Life?
More Life. You're crazy. More Life is good, but it ain't better than damn.
Let me see.
You're smoking crack.
I might be.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Three
More Life do got
songs,
some More Life do got
Georgia,
some
Get
shit
It
on
Together.
it.
My Die Rim, that's my shit. Lose You, Teenage Fever.
Teenage Fever
That
hard.
nigga. Glow since way back. Hey, brother. Hey, I love you, Kendrick. Besides the song Feel and Fear, I really don't give a fuck
Kendrick,
about
man,
that.
fuck that. Kendrick dropped this song on your head.
Love and lust. Damn.
Get the fuck out of here.
All of us.
You being dead ass right now?
This song hard. Are you crazy? You're crazy as hell.
I'm not saying it's not a good song.
He got Loyalty. He got
I like Loyalty.
Element.
New Kung Fu Kenny.
None of them hoes really
Ain't
just.
nobody praying for me.
I don't
You
know.
like you playing them hoes, but ain't none of them hoes like like.
No, but compared to like shit on Views, I mean not Views.
My nigga,
More Life?
you played what that hoe was? My Die Rim?
When I play My Dog
Blim?
Rim.
Come on, bro.
But that's also two different
on,
things.
bro.
It's like a little
Come on,
vibe.
bro.
It's like a little vibe. I mean,
Do Not Disturb, Can't Have Everything, Lose You, Glow, bro. No, I'm sorry. Since way back, no, bro. Like, Sacrifices, I'm taking this over. I'm taking it over, damn. I'm sorry, bro.
let me see.
Besides the song Feel, which is my favorite Kendrick Lamar song of all time, like that whole my favorite. Might be one of my favorite songs in general. Besides that, I'm sorry, bro. That hoe can miss me. Like, Damn was a good album, but from Kendrick Lamar, I was like, okay, that's cool.
I mean, hey, when you break it down track by track,
You gotta rock to that.
when I break it down track by track.
Fuck that. Go on, follow up.
Okay, you know what?
That
Okay,
sound a
you
whole
know
lot
what?
better.
All right, yeah. Okay, let me. I do like that part, so I'm gonna let that part rock. I ain't gonna lie, I like that part. I'm gonna let that part rock. I do. That's like a amazing. Like the way he placed it in there, that was amazing. So I rock with it.
Miles away.
Okay, now he vibing. Bryce got his lighter in the eye, screaming at Drake at the concert. Bryce, you can't be at Drake concert vibing like that, dog. You can't do that.
Hey, Drake killing him with the smooth shit. He ain't even rapping on that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Drake in his own, he in his own world when it comes to music.
I sound a whole lot better.
See, I didn't know when
I didn't know
when you made that point that you was gonna bring up like don't try bringing up shit because I'ma obviously be like, okay, now we gonna compare the two niggas. Now I gotta
We got
kind
Big Sean, we got Wiz Khalifa,
Okay,
we got
all
J.
right,
Cole,
all right,
we got Kendrick, and then it's this nigga Drake way the fuck out the view. Drake is out of world, bro. Stop.
You lost me when you put Wiz Khalifa anywhere within this category of dudes.
I put Kendrick above him, but I'm saying it's a bubble of niggas.
Homie in the chat said, I'm gonna read the chat for you real quick. This is what they said. If Kendrick drops around the same time, he will outsell Drake this time. I mean, but he outsold Drake. He outsold Drake last time. I don't really think that matters. Drake knows this and has been avoiding this moment for 5 years. Kendrick's fan base grew enormously after Damn. Someone said Cap. Drake doing all the type of desperate moves and features to stay relevant is sickening. I don't know what you mean by that, Chris Billings. I don't know what you mean.
These sound like Drake haters.
This is the same person that's desperate to stay relevant. I think it's smart to like attach it. And when he gets on the song with these younger guys, he's still like ripping them.
Better than them. It ain't like he need them. They need him. It's like a Drake song every time he get on it. What are you talking about?
Like Lil Baby had a great verse with Drake, but I mean, when you still listen to Drake part, it's still like.
But Lil Baby's probably the only one out of any other artist you can name where he giving Drake trouble. Besides him, bro, what is Drake's song?
Drake makes doctor's appointment music. Okay, now I got it.
I don't know, brother.
Chris, I gotta block you, dog. I gotta block you, dog. You fucking blasphemy. Hey, you must not listen to shit like, ooh, hold on. Okay, I gotta stop on the damn talk. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta stop on the damn talk. And this is a sample. This ain't even started yet.
Yeah. Styling, no. Listen, but got pictures with me smiling, no. All the things you need, you still want problems, though.
Hey,
all the things I know, I still been silent, though. Yeah. Used to be at Silver City Indigo. Used to be in lunchroom playing dominoes.
I used to be in the lunchroom playing dominoes.
Had to go to funerals. I gotta start sleeping at the studio. I don't have no time to be
no Romeo.
All the love I need is at the rodeo. All the love I need is here at OVO.
Come on, dog.
Call me a Drake fan. I don't give a fuck.
All the girls I know are there with Ian Tho.
All the girls I know are there with Ian Tho. That's in Houston. You even know what that means. All the girls I need are there with Ian Tho. That's the strip club duo. That's in Houston. Come on. I might be tripping. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Kendrick is a legend, but I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm always trying to be open-minded, and maybe at a point I'm too open-minded. But when you just pull up the stats and you pull up the tracks, did I lose you?
That's what I'm like, oh, no.
Did I lose you?
He ain't even beat him in this year.
I'm already on next year. That's a 2020 clear vision. They ain't even got nothing to do with this song, but still.
Yeah. No snow ties, the rain slip slide like Trick Daddy and Trina. All you know I'm pulling like 10 million a season. Queen Street visions that nobody.
Okay, I'm yeah. He got it. All right. Now he got it.
Hey, I feel you.
He got it.
Kendrick is so beloved. You can't say that Drake better. But hey,
fuck it, he's better.
I'm here to tell you.
Bro, Drake's songs that's not even like his best songs is still better than your best nigga's best song. And that's just on More Life, and people don't even like More Life. Think about that. People talk shit about More Life, and those just tracks that he threw together. Come on,
It take him 2 years to make that album.
He drop an album every year.
Come on, bro. Damn took damn near 2.5 years. No, actually, it came out pretty. It came out pretty.
I don't know. This album he about to drop take 5 years. You been going for 5 years, brother.
It's like at this point, bro, you kind of do yourself disjustice because, like, bro, you so anticipated, you too anticipated in my sense. But Kendrick So Love, maybe he good, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I know I'm gonna like whatever he dropped, but
it ain't gonna beat it. Even this song, and Bryce don't even like this song, but look, he's smart. He get on a song, which I'm sure this kid is big in Canada, and he signed to Drake. But Drake's part is just so crazy. And it became a meme.
Prada and Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, a circle better.
You know the magic of Drake is I listen to this song so much because Drake's on it. I start to like this guy's part. The same way with Wayne did Grove Street Party, and I know Lil B's part word for word.
No cap.
It's the same thing. This is greatness.
I hated that era.
It's just when greatness.
Don't go together. Louis and Dior, a circle better.
It's like this flow is a vibe, right? Huh?
Gang
on go mode.
For the promo. Gang.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is
Tiffany stamp, no grip on my hand.
I know that I came with the slide
from left to right, but now I don't want to dance. Come on,
too
dog.
much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. He ate that hoe. And the little dude, like, it's a little sample. It's like, he like a sample. The dude's like a little sample.
Every time I hear a verse like that, all I hear is, Kendrick, where you at, nigga?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Viral Rap Daily. Bryce don't give a fuck about Lil Tim and 6ix9ine, so we probably ain't gonna talk about that.
Lil Tim.
Lil Tim is a guy who allegedly killed King Von. Him and 6ix9ine was in the studio together. They did a song together. But then Lil Tim got pressed by the streets, and then he tried to act like he wasn't in the studio. But he literally was in. He was literally caught in 4K in the studio. But this dude Chris Billingsley with the constant hate. I don't like the word hate. Drake is a pop star. He's a formula.
Okay.
I get it. You could say like Laugh Now Cry Later, like the big hits. We didn't play no big hit just now. We played the deep cuts. The shit on the album that people that ain't on the radio, that's not crazy.
Who making a Laugh Now Cry Later song besides Drake? If it's a formula, who else making music like Drake? You can't. Only Drake's doing this. I'm confused. He's the
formula. He is the
whatever
formula.
He does sounds good, of course, but it ain't like a bunch of other niggas who just go copy what he's doing. Like, no, another nigga just can't go rap in British or Jamaica and make a fucking #1 hit. Like,
don't say that, because I pull up the Hamdou Adid song too. We'll have a whole Drake goddamn.
Come on, bro. Like, what? Drake winning, I'm blim for real. Nigga start going to, come on, bro.
He start going to other countries.
Everybody can't do that.
No, you ever seen nobody do it?
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, I can't even. He's a formula. He is the formula. Right? He's the. Like, bro, passion fruit.
I don't know, bro.
I don't
know.
Like,
niggas be wanting to, like, I guess you can't say Hotline Bling a little cheesy.
Yeah, that's cheesy. Everybody knows that, though.
It's still a good fucking song. Still a good song. Like, I'm confused. Like, you can, like, I like Hotline Bling.
I like Tootsie Slide. I don't know why, but I like Tootsie Slide.
But I'm just because he got them songs, I'm still not gonna be like, oh, he's a formula.
Yeah, like because if we go to Nothing Was the Same, it's like, oh, he got Hold On, We're Going Home. Okay.
Now hard.
Okay, but he also has Too Much, Come Through, Pound Cake, Own It, Tuscan Leather, Furthest Thing. Like, yeah, okay, Hold On, We're Going Home and started from the bottom. He always does that though. It's always gonna be two big massive hits that's on the album, and then all the other deep cuts is what everybody gonna focus on. Drake ain't an artist where he drop an album and you only focus on them hits that get pushed. You focus on the shit that people ain't even talking about.
I don't know, bro. It started from the bottom hard. Like, I don't like the song Over. Like, bro, that's the thing with me. Drake can make hits that still sound good, bro. Like, I'm confused. Niggas just don't want to like greatness. This nigga Drake I said this nigga Drake. This nigga D-Fred in the Drake bag.
I'm jerking it up now. Shit, fuck it. You done got me in my shit. You said what?
You said what?
I said I'm draking it up. What's wrong with that? I'm draking it up.
I'm jerking it up.
No, I'm draking it up.
Bag or some shit. I was like,
no, I said I'm draking it up. He said, I like Drake, bro. I'm just saying, he's the LeBron of rap. So what do you say? I don't get what you saying then.
One of the best of all times, easily.
Nothing was. So my thing is, if he like now he's. Are you that made me feel like you just come out here to be a troll? Because now he's saying Nothing Was the Same was his best album to me.
I mean, that's my second favorite.
Drake is LeBron, so it's like.
I mean, when he get to the championship, I'm confused. Where's the correlation? Where's the bad correlation?
Nothing Was the Same was Drake's classic album. No cap.
Every Drake's. I'm here to break it to y'all again. Every Drake album is a classic.
It's a classic. Everyone. Everyone's a classic. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna really harp on this for too long and keep playing the Drake songs and do that. But like, even Dark Lane Demos, which is just a song of leaks, got shit like,
yeah.
I'm outside in the AMG, right outside.
One of my favorites.
No, I don't give a damn, but it still hits. Nothing but hits on
Two-turn, baby, you know me.
Like, come on.
Baby Bob tripping though. That's not even one of my favorites, but when that hoe come on, it's like hard on Javelin, baby.
Rub sleeve to tell me hurry up cause the bus leaves.
I'm sorry.
That's one of my favorite songs. Deep Pockets and We Rollin'. And then he got the 2 back-to-back banger songs. What them hoes was called?
Chicago Freestyle. Oh, Chicago. You could check my Spotify from last year. That was the song I played the most. I wish you had Spotify because we could do that at the end of the year. Pull up our Spotifys and it'll show like what you like. Because people say, "Oh, I listened to this year." Spotify know what you listened to. They'll tell you what you've been listening to.
Come on, Apple, get y'all shit together.
I think Apple got that though. Yeah, so this is his analogy. This is his analogy now. He deleted it. I don't delete it. I already read it, Chris. He said I already read it. He said Drake is the LeBron of rap and he's goated. But Kanye, no, not Kanye. Kendrick got that Kobe DNA.
Tough. I'm gonna say Kendrick is more on the level like KD.
Yeah, I give him a KD, a like superstar.
Not as accomplished. Like I'm sorry, bro.
Because if I'm gonna go with Kobe, I'd probably say like Wayne. Like if we want to really do basketball players,
B Wade or something like
if
that.
We wouldn't do, like, if we wouldn't do eras of people, like okay, if you would say like the '90s, you would say, and like I said, I don't put Michael Jordan as the greatest because I grew up in the LeBron age, but you say. If we're gonna, I'm speaking mainstream, not necessarily me. We can say Michael Jordan is Jay-Z. We can say Lil Wayne is Kobe, and Drake is LeBron. So, Kendrick would have to be like KD or Steph Curry, or like he'd have to be one of these people.
Beloved, but when he actually come to
who you talking about?
Albums, Kendrick.
No, we're not gonna do it.
Hitman City.
I think Damn is a chip. So he got
Section 80. Damn ain't better than either one of them albums. Section 8.
I don't think so. I think that they're all right, we can get off this topic because I keep reading the comments. The last comment says Kobe always worked hard. Kendrick took half a decade
He's sleep for 5 years.
He said Kendrick took half a decade off. This is another person rebutting the Kobe. That is a good point. He took half a decade we heard for this nigga.
Like what?
Kendrick, bro, I'm about to have my second kid, and Kendrick ain't dropped the album since then.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck Kendrick gonna sound like. I don't know what beats he gonna hop on. I don't know what his production gonna be. I don't know what's his approach gonna be. What topics are relevant to Kendrick and for 5 years of life versus what's relevant to us? Like, bro, it's a lot of things that go wrong with that album. Hoping it don't, obviously, because I fucking wanted more Kendrick albums to come out after that. Yeah. But he getting on his Lauryn Hill bag, where the longer you wait out, the harder it is to make music. If we being honest,
yeah.
But you can lose touch. I'm sorry. And 5 years is a long fucking time. I just heard his last feature I heard. It was like in 2018. That was the last thing I think I heard. And now I heard that song like yesterday or something like that. I was like, damn, I didn't know he had this feature. But that was in 18. That was damn near close to damn. Like. We about to be in 2022, guys.
2022. If he don't drop, if he don't drop this year, then that means it's been six years. The last thing he dropped was called "The Mantra," and that was from the Creeds. Let me tell you something. Kendrick hasn't dropped a song that hasn't been on the soundtrack since 2016. He did the Black Panther soundtrack, and he did something for Creed soundtrack. He hasn't dropped anything unrelated to a soundtrack since 2016.
Do you think it's been because of TDE? Because we know artists do that.
I was thinking that. I ain't gonna lie. Because this being his last thing on TDE, he's connected with that Dave Free guy. Dave Free used to be the president of TDE. He left TDE like 3 years ago. And they put out something. They posted PG Lang or something. So I'm assuming they're starting their own thing. They got this guy named Baby Keem, which I think is Kendrick's cousin. Maybe it's been like a TDE thing, but they're not gonna. TDE's brand isn't to expose it and be messy, so it's kind of like under wraps. But
yeah, I would think even Kendrick would have respect to a point where even if they had a bunch of arguments eternally, they wouldn't bring it out in public because that's just what they are. They got their class act when it comes to that, but. at least give me a Lil Wayne mixtape that you're a little.
Yeah, give me a mixtape or something like a little Sorry for the Wait.
Damn.
I can get a sorry. I think if Kendrick can do it on some Wayne shit and get on like some, like get some beats that are hot and like hop on.
He gotta go crazy again, bro.
Because
he was doing that. He was on everybody's beats. He was on everybody's freestyle. I mean remixes. Like he was on. Bro, Kendrick lost a lot of momentum, bro.
Think so?
And I hope it's not because of just TDE and them not being able to figure out how they're gonna release albums and maybe money splits or something like that. I just hope it's not that.
Because I go lie for like even everybody.
That problem.
I think everybody else over there is kind of like musically, like yeah, they probably got a core fan base, but it ain't really like if Schoolboy Q is like I'm dropping the album next week. It's kind of like, all right, people listen to it, but not like like when they were like dropping, like when they were in unison, like okay, boom, we changed our AVs, Kendrick dropping. Boom, we changed our AVs like 7 months later, Schoolboy dropping. Boom, next 7, Ab-Soul dropping. But now it's like, okay, Ab-Soul, not Ab-Soul, Isaiah Rashad just dropped. It's like, all right.
We had a whole era that's gone. We had Cash Money, Young Money. We had MMG, TDE.
Think about music in 2016.
What was Kanye West group?
Good Music.
Good, bro. That was a whole era.
Think about 2016. Think about what's happened since 2016 as far as music was. I'm trying to think of the freshman class. It was the Kodak. Like, think about this. When all that SoundCloud shit was going on and people thought that was the future of music, most of those people within that era are done for. That's how long it's been since Kendrick Lamar hasn't dropped music. That freshman class, when everybody's like, these people are trash or horrible, Kodak, 21, Yachty, this, Uzi, this nigga, they was fresh. 5 years later, some of them are still obviously Kodak's around, 21's around, Uzi's around, but like, think about that as far as time goes.
Yeah, man,
people in the chat going, foot off they neck.
Thank you. I like them niggas. I like both the dudes that just said something.
Well, I don't know if it's a dude.
I like y'all perspective.
Yeah, it's a dude. Knowledge is a weapon is a dude. I couldn't tell. I was trying to zoom in on the AV. Okay, I'm gonna read these real quick, then we can move on after this. Rank these 3 in order of hardest from bar to bar. Kendrick, Drake, Cole. I mean Drake, Kendrick, Cole. That's not even like a hard like. I don't. Man, what are you saying is a bar? What's a bar? Like. Because I say when Drake get on that last song of each album, he go crazy.
The song with the defeated in it and all that shit. What the fuck? He was like, you can smell the defeat in the air.
You can smell the defeat in the air.
That whole fucking.
I forgot what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so many fucking puns in that fucking song. Bro, he be punning it up, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I got Drake #1, Kendrick I got Drake ahead of Kendrick by a little bit, but then I got both of them above J. Cole by a little margin. I ain't gonna lie. I got J. Cole up there, but
Kendrick has no quotables. Kendrick makes protest music. Okay. Niggas just saying shit. Bro, we gonna be alright. That's one song. That's one song. That's one song. That's a protest
I feel
song.
Free. No, he got some protest music.
That's what happened. Black Lives Matter started protesting and making his song go through the roof again. He's like, well, shit, I don't need to drop. Y'all done brought all right back. Y'all make me millions of dollars off that song. I don't got to come back now.
Yeah.
But, like I said, okay, maybe, after further review and listen to music in real time, maybe Drake don't got a problem coming up. Maybe it's just Drake and then everybody else should be worried about him. Like I said, sales is like whatever. I feel like Kendrick might sell more just because Drake's in your face all the time, so people aren't as hard pressed. Kendrick, like, it's a mystery. Oh my God, he's been gone for 5 years. I gotta listen to this. I gotta hear this. I gotta do this. So I won't be surprised if he did outsell him. But whose music is gonna be better? That's the question. Whose music gonna stand the test of time? Drake said, what song was that with Drake dropped? He said something about album drop 3 years later. Y'all say it's a sleeper. I forgot what he said. That's how I feel about views. Everybody was trashing views. You go back and listen to Views now. That shit aged so gracefully. That shit aged so good. It's ridiculous.
Shit that don't be on albums that be hard as fuck. Like Two Birds, One Stone. Like, bro, it's so many fucking songs that like never made it to really, like never made to a mixtape or nothing, bro. And it's hard, bro. So I don't know. I don't. It's not even close to me. It's not even close to me.
Yeah, I don't see it. But what is it? What else? What other types we had? We had Drake, Kanye.
Let me check.
Let me see.
Oh, Suicide Squad. I definitely wanted to talk about Suicide Squad. That hoe was hard. You ain't fuck with Suicide Squad?
No, I fuck with it, but I feel like you was hyping it up a little bit. It was good, but it wasn't like I like the first one better.
Fuck no.
That's
what? The lady was boring. Like they didn't.
Lady?
Oh, man, what? The main lady.
This one was like. This was like to me. This is like when you do that sequel and you trying too hard to like be goofy or whatever. Like it's like all right, it's a little cheesy jokes and all right, it's cool.
I like the character connection better. I like for instance how they fucking with that black lady, bro. Like she played a hard ass role from like how she set up that first fucking group just for the second group to get in. And like didn't bat an eye. Like it was little shit like that where it was so accurate to me. I like how they represented Harley Quinn. I like Idris Elba's character was fucking amazing. John Cena character, the Peacemaker, and his fucking he'll do anything, kill kids. I like the characters better in this one. Even Polka Dot Man, like I feel like they did.
I just thought someone were stupid. I was like, Polka Dot. She talked to rats. I'm like, bro, what is going on? You got this big ass shark.
I got teary eyed. I got teary eyed. He said, "Well, Daddy, why do we use rats?" He was like, "Even these motherfuckers got purpose." It was like that's why we like them.
Everybody has a purpose. Oh my god!
Hey, bro. Even though, like, and I felt like that was the beauty in this one. Like, yeah, you had Will Smith, you had Harley Quinn, and the last one they were great, but I felt like even they threw the Joker in there, like they didn't really care and build the characters like I feel like they did in this one, bro. I like
the bad guy in the last. Like this one looked like this lady. This one to me felt like they were trying to like. It's more like I won't say kid friendly, but it's more like it's like not as dark.
The first one was kid friendly.
No, they got that lady.
This one they was fucking cutting niggas head off.
No. I'm not talking about kid friendly as far as like the actions. I'm talking about like as far as like the people, like they're corny, they're cheesy, they're doing corny jokes. The monster is a big starfish. It's like okay, whatever. The other one's like a goddess, an old ancient goddess, is killing people, and her brother, and massive, and the flame. It was more serious. This one was like. Part 2, let's be a little bit. It's kind of like this. Like, you got Thor, you got the serious Thor movie. Even though this is a good comparison because I still think the first one was better. And the Thor one I'm compared to is better. The cheesy Thor, Ragnarok, is better than like all the serious Thor movies. But that's what I feel like they was trying to do. It just didn't do what Ragnarok did to me.
Like they had split up. And then like, this I'm talking about the first one. They split up. One dude was in the bar. Another dude was like mad. Then they all came in the middle of the street, was walking together. It was like a lot of shit that I was just like, I didn't like it. Like I just didn't like the movie. I didn't like the script. I didn't like a lot of the shit. But I don't know. I feel like this one was well written, way better. I feel like I connected to the characters way more. I like all the characters. I mean, Polka Dot Man, obviously he was whatever. But the one dude that died fighting John Cena character, like that was a fucking tough scene. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, like they had some tough moments, and I think they display America or politics well, like on how like shit is backhanded. Like they will literally sending a whole unit to get fucked up just so this unit can go and infiltrate or shit like that. Like just how they're not scared to do whatever it takes to fucking be maniacal behind their tactics. And that black lady, I hate that it was kind of a black lady, but that had its own messages in there too, on how you give them a good job and they go ride. They're the second hand of America type shit. I'm just saying. But no, like if that was a white man or anybody to represent America and pushing politics, I fucked with that shit. That shit was hard, bro. Like John Cena character, hard. It was just Elba. Hard, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I fucked with that hoe. I really did. And then for me, like
it was good, but when we get to compare, and then I gotta start comparing.
I feel like I like where they're heading more than Marvel in the sense of like they're darker. Like
oh, you saying like
Marvel?
Okay.
Marvel PG-13. Like you still haven't watched Invincible. When I said Marvel should have been Invincible, it's like when a nigga punch somebody or when a nigga sends somebody through a fucking city, like people fucking die. Like it's not like Marvel don't.
No,
really,
you got me because when you said Marvel, I automatically went back to like the Thanos to the like I wouldn't think about this new shit because I ain't really into this new shit like that.
Yeah.
So you probably got it with the new shit. They might be able to DC might be able to do some shit because this new shit is like the Eternals. The trailer looks good, but I don't know. We got to see. I don't know.
But to me, I also fuck with if you watched Loki, the last dude.
I like the Loki one.
Like, and I like Kanan and how he may be, like how cold he's supposed to be. Like, I'm not like Marvel got their story and everything set up. I don't know where DC headed, but I like DC like darkness of like nigga when nigga get killed or nigga get punched, like people die. Like with Batman versus Superman, like Batman main reason he didn't like him is because his fight with the other fucking dude, I forgot the dude named Zod, fucking killed thousands of people in New York. Like they focused on that fucking horror in the sense of like if we really had superheroes fighting through the fucking city, people would be. They started to do that at the end of.
They started to do at the end of Avengers, right? That's when they did the little after the robot one. What's that? The robot.
Civil War.
They tried to like the Accords because we fucked up this whole civilization and we're killing people and shit. Because you gotta think about that, bro. If you look at these things, like the first Avengers when they was fighting in New York. You gotta imagine how many people died. That shit.
Yeah, but they don't show it in real time type shit. They don't be showing it in real time. Like that's what. And if anybody watched Incredibles, the TV show on Amazon, they show that shit in real time. Invincible, my bad. You watched it yet?
No, I thought you talking about the cartoon Incredibles. What are you talking about?
My bad. Yeah, Invincible. They show that shit in real time, bro. He fought his dad in the last fucking episode. Brother, that shit gets no realer. Like, bro, I want you to go watch that hoe. It ain't gonna take you long to watch it. You finish another fucking show in a minute. Watch that hoe, bro. From episode 1 to the episode when he finally fought his father, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, and that's what I like. And I think that's kind of where DC can head. I don't know besides that though. They got a lot of room to make up for it. But I like this movie as a turn in the right direction type shit. You know I fuck my superhero shit.
Yeah.
Because, bro, we talk about, like, it was a little topic I had, but with black kids or kids in general, bro, comics have a lot of fucking morals and messages in it, bro, and a lot of good fucking stories that we get. And I think that's where a lot of us young men get our stories from. Like, they say, oh, it's just comics and shit. It's just crazy. They're just fighting. But nah, bro, it be having some good fucking morals and character building. So, like, it's gonna stay a big part of my fucking life. I think, bro. I love superheroes.
Now that you say that, like I said, I don't know what Marvel's doing. I don't know what they're trying to get into. Like, all right, let's get some movies going. All this TV show shit, I get it. Y'all trying to boost up the Disney Plus subscriptions and shit. Like, all right, what's next? When's the new Guardians of the Galaxy coming out? When's the all right, I get it. TV shows, cute, cool. When you think about DC, though, if I was to be more excited about something, if they was able to get Zack Snyder to come back, did you watch that Zack Snyder cut of the?
I never got to it.
Damn, what's that shit called? Justice League, but his version that he directed. If they was able to get back to that with that villain that they was setting up, Darkseid, I would be very interested to see how that movie, whatever, plays out with that being the Thanos type character for DC's thing. I'll be very interested in that arc.
My bad. See, I gave DC a bunch of credit. Then I gotta think about how fucking trash Wonder Woman was. Never mind. That movie was a small step in the right direction when I think about how trash Wonder Woman was. And like the men hating, the feminist fucking movie, the feminist agenda throughout that fucking movie. Oh my god!
But that's how all movies are now. That's like just everything. Hate it.
But it was so so up in your face. Every man hit on her. Every man was fucking disgusting. Like you can niggas was doing shit that you would never fucking really do in real life. Like
that's how I feel.
They made us seem like fucking buffoons.
That's how I feel.
I fucking hated that.
That's how I feel when I watch shit like because I love SVU. I love that shit. I don't know, SVU is like that's my show. But when you just see them like doing certain shit, like I was watching an episode and like it was just random. They were walking into the morgue with the morgue person. It was like, "Did y'all get y'all second dose of the vaccine?" They're like, "Yeah, it kind of made me a little tired. But, oh yeah, it made me feel good." They're like, "What are we doing? But what does it got to do with the morgue? This person got sexually assaulted and they got murdered. Let's get to the goddamn case. I don't care about the vaccine. Nigga. I'm living that in real life.
Bro, they did that for life with the 50 Cent show that he writes for life with the dude in jail. They did that shit. It was like the beginning of season 2 and season 3 where they went into the COVID shit in the prisons and shit like that. It was like a whole thing, bro. And it just was like, it took away from the seriousness of the show in my eyes because I was like, come on, bro. Like, I didn't even know this was during this time.
Now it's like, all right, bro. It's kind of, all right, this kind of cringe, bro. Like, that's
it was getting cringy, bro. Yeah.
And they were doing like a white supremacist episode, and they were like, well, they didn't like name directly, but like with what's been going on the past 4 years, we got they're talking about Trump. Like, ah, my God, okay, come on. They're talking about the January 6th. The whatever capital shit. I was like, all right, bro, come on.
Then they'll be like, oh, he won't get off of him. He won't get off of him. He can't breathe. And like this obviously didn't say fucking George Floyd.
Yeah, like I was like,
it's all the semblances to fucking simulate that shit. Like,
it was just made me curious. Like they never like TV never goes with like the right's perspective on any of these things. It's always like I guess because Hollywood is left, whatever. But it's like you never consider because like you gotta think, bro. 80 million people voted for Biden, but 80 million people voted for Trump. So it's like y'all don't never cater to this side either. It's always against this one side.
Demographics, bro. Their demographics is probably a feminine woman that's maybe a certain age that's liberal. And then you got your finance part for maybe like the 35 and a little maybe younger, maybe older white black males. But for the most part, most TV shows are predicated for women. Like they're the ones that watch more TV. Same with shopping and everything. Women are the biggest consumers, bro. And most women, I guess, are liberals.
Speaking of women, did you see? Because they're talking about in the chat, and I forgot about it. Did you see Lizzo break down after she dropped her new song?
That. I seen.
Have you heard her new song?
They don't know I do it for
He said no.
the culture, goddamn. They say I should watch the shit I post. Oh goddamn. Say I'm turning big girls into hoes. Oh goddamn.
Her shit don't make music for white people, for black people.
Oh goddamn. All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah. I fucking
Chris, my bad. Chris Billingsley. This is what you call a formula. This is a formula. Drake ain't a formula. This is a formula. This is a manufactured thing. You know, this is a formula. But
I know this topic is going to get this song views.
Yeah. So the thing about Lizzo is it's hard to feel bad for somebody when they like I don't think she should be like shamed and, oh, you fat cow, but like you kind of got to know what comes with that when you put that out there. Like if I started being like, I'm a big guy, I love myself, and I start running around with my shirt off, I gotta know that people are gonna talk shit and be like, "You fat fuck, you're gonna die." I gotta know that that's gonna happen. Now I get it. She probably got millions of people doing it, so I'm not saying that she can't feel a way, but like you know what's gonna come with it. Like you know.
Yeah, it's tough for me. We know she's trying to. At first, we was like, "Oh, she's really fucking confident in all these things." Now we know it's more she putting on the front to like try to build a certain confidence that she doesn't have. And for me, I'm not one of those people that's like, let's fucking like rain on her parade even more than like, cause she already got a lot going on.
Yeah.
The fact that she's successful and all that shit, I'm gonna let her make it, bro. Like, obviously she's pushing some shit that's not healthy and stuff like that, but she don't even believe it. So at this point, she was just trying to find happiness. So I can't find any joy in really shitting on her. Like this is somebody like this clearly going through something. Like Richardson, you can go run some more track, but with her, like I don't know, it's different. So
you could tell that she really like. It's just that when people act like the shit don't get to them, you know it gets to y'all. Yeah. You made a whole song pretty much like it gets to you. You see everything, you probably read everything, and it gets to you. It's okay she did. She broke down. She's like, this shit be getting to me. Every time I get on social media, It fuck with me. Like, bro, just like, isn't nothing wrong with being like, I'm big, right? I love myself, but I know I need to get healthy. And she can shake her ass all the way to getting healthy. But it's when you like say like, I'm fat and then this is great and I'm gonna be like this forever, and then it's like, all right now. If you look at them, if you look at them COVID stats, it really affected old people, big people, and you know, so you gotta, you know.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is her being false hope for other people. Like, let's really be real, because then people like that are like, oh, I can't love myself because how y'all are. It's like, nah, bro. Even if everybody was giving you high praise, you would be thinking they bullshitting because you really don't love yourself. Even she said it during the TED Talk. She was like, my least favorite body is my butt. My least favorite body part is my butt. So whether people like you said, giving you praise and everything, but yet that don't make you still not love your butt. So for me, it's like, let's be honest about this shit, like, and be upfront. Like, bro, that shit is not. You're not confident. You're not that happy about that shit, bro.
That's why she was
everybody
over
to build a fake fantasy world so you can live in that world. But in reality, when you go home and close all the doors, you still gotta look at yourself in the mirror. And no matter how much you change the narrative on body positivity, bro, you're not happy with yourself, bro. And that's like, and I'm not saying that's enough for like you should be crying and shit like that, but you know that's something that you want to be better. But for her, obviously, she's really fucked up about this shit. So
that's why I feel like that's why she overcompensates for it, because she knows that she don't. And
what makes it worse, like when we talk about the media not really giving a fuck about nobody, that's the only reason she even getting pushed is because she's able to promote that. Obviously, she has good music and shit. But think about the rapper Chica. She got a whole movie where she's writing raps and shit as if she's another girl and shit. So that's like writing credits in a sense. Like, she's very talented, but soon as she got on the body positivity shit, she'll be way bigger than she is now. Like, just how like when somebody say they gay, like that's the only reason they really pushing your music. That's so that can kind of fuck with her too.
If she was a big,
she can't even really be real.
If Chica started like, because Chica dressed like you know, like a normal big girl. She's cover up. She don't really. But if she started dressing like Lizzo and rapping how she rap, she'd be out of here.
And that's the thing about media. Like even with a black man, like I'm not a gang member or nothing like that, but they incentivize you more to if you act like this, they'll be willing to push you out farther. And that, like, I think that could kind of like fuck with your mind in a sense, like
make you feel like you kind of got to do that to make it.
Yeah. And they're gonna ease you into it to a point where like it's a part of your character type. Like that's what you kind of known for. And after that, it's like it's hard to get out of that.
Yeah.
It's hard. And I think she didn't have enough hindsight because I mean shit, she was on the road to fame and being one of the biggest out. Like, but that's how I feel about
Lil Nas X. Like I know what he portrays to the outside world, but I wonder when he's sitting at home by himself, like, dude, be like, damn, I don't really like. I don't got no problem. Like, you gay, but like, I don't really care to be like making this my image. Like, I don't like, because every time I make it my image, I get shitted on. People talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna still be gay, but like, do I gotta keep going like extra with it? Do I gotta make it my entire image? Can I just make music?
And the problem with it is you built the echo chamber too, like where they gonna keep telling you, nah, you fine. Anytime you try to get advice and shit, it's like you never really can get out of that shit. Even when you thinking like that, it's like, no, it's a tough world, bro. Even
like you said, it's the same thing for street rappers. Like, they might want to just, you know, okay, I'm getting a little bit of bread now. I'm gonna calm down. But it's like, but your image, your fans are good. I'm sure there's people at labels telling people, hey, like I'm sure when 21 Savage was like, hey guys, I'm not gonna wear jewelry anymore. I'm not gonna buy chains. People at his label was probably like, you're gonna lose fans because of this. You need to have this aesthetic. You need to have this imagery. I could have swore there was an article or something that he talked about where that is what happened. Like they was telling him like, you need to keep portraying this image you're gonna lose fans if you do this.
And for someone like with Lizzo or Lil Nas X, like you literally got big because of that. Like you didn't, your music wasn't big, and then like that was also a part of it. Like, bro, no, like you literally seen your trajectory take off after you mentioned.
Well, I don't know. Old Town Road was already big before that.
But he been in the press.
But you know what it is?
But
you know what it is? Old Town Road was big, but I think at that time that song was bigger than him.
Yeah.
And now he's, I don't want to say he's bigger than that song, but he's big enough to where, you know what I'm saying, that's not the only thing people know him for now.
And it still was controversy. It was still a controversy around the country shit. It wasn't something that he really could control or anything, because that was just good music. But like his fame has been built off controversy more than his music in a sense. So that could, bro, we all have those, when they say skeletons in the closet that make certain questions pop up, bro. And I know that pops up. I don't like it. Like he said, like when you really close them doors, bro, you gotta think like, damn, bro, if this, like, if I just stop doing this, will they still support me? Will I still get backed? Will my label still push my music? And I'm sure they've had those type of questions, because in reality, bro, they have those combos, and they like, nah, you got to keep doing this.
Yeah,
it's good for the metrics.
Yeah,
and now you leave out sad, but it's like, well, damn, I know I need to make my money. I signed this contract. I'm kind of either I'm gonna lose money if I breach this contract or whatever, but like they be obligated to stay in that shit.
Lizzo literally posted something about, I don't know if it was a fitness plan, a workout plan, and she was getting backlash for trying to get healthier. And I don't think I ever heard her speak about that again. I was like,
it's a sick world. It's a sick world. Because you got to think, bro, it's brands, like people start tying themselves to the messages you push. It's big brands that's literally like, Lizzo, nigga, you keeping the numbers going. Like it's sickening, because it's like people are invested in like bad traits of you. Like I made a video on my YouTube a while ago. I was like, your fans will worship your bad traits, and like whether it's sipping lean, being big for Lizzo, I ain't gonna sit up here and say being gay is one of those bad traits, but pushing the shit unnecessarily, pushing the shit hella fucking vulgar. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even the negative stereotypes of fucking men being gay in jail and shit like that, like that was negative. But yeah, bro, your fans, industries, certain people are aligned to keep those things that you got going. Like, man, that's, when you really think about it, bro, it can be very entrapping, because you build a world and a life on that. You got a whole family tree that's looking at you proud as hell, prouder than ever. Like, that's the thing, bro. People look at Lizzo and her family, like people in her family look at her so proud. They be so happy for her, and she be crying. Like, that's what a lot of artists say, who I go to. A lot of people that's rich, who I go to, because everybody always come to me. And then when you got deep shit like that you can't really just be open with, because it's making you money, people gonna call you crazy, laugh at you in your face and all type of shit. Even Shay, girl, hell no.
Even like now I'm thinking, like, even like a person like Meg Thee Stallion. I wonder if Meg Thee Stallion, like, because every song is like some thought shit, shake my, like, I wonder, like, do she go in the studio like, you know, I want to make a song about, you know, my mama died when I was, and I'm sure maybe she has a song about that already, but like, you know, I want to make a song about this. I'm going through X, Y, and Z. No. Drop hands on my knees, shaking ass. Keep shaking your ass. Keep shaking your ass. Hot girl summer, hot girl summer, hot girl summer, hot girl summer. We're gonna hot girl summer it out. Once that shit died down, then you can go and do some other shit.
We seen other women fall into this trap. Tiffany Haddish, the chicken shit. Like she was in the cooning bag hard, like doing shit that was tiptoeing on the line of very questionable. But black women were supporting Tiffany Haddish, no matter what she did. But it got to a point where it was like, you played yourself. What's that girl name? She ended up apologizing. Stacey Dash or something. She was known for the controversial. She always had something controversial to say whenever it came to black shit. Then she looking up. She ain't got the black community there for her no more, because your topic's not polarizing and no one cares about you no more because you just said so much trash shit. Now you look at
congratulations,
like
you played yourself.
She definitely played herself. Stacey Dash definitely played herself, but like you can get trapped in that shit, bro. And it's like you think it's all fun and games for a while, bro. But when you look up, that's all you are, bro.
That's what happened to all them pundits that was like hitched onto the Trump train, and now that Trump gone, it's like all right, what else you got to offer? Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing else you talking about.
Yep.
Like, I'm sure a lot of these media people, right and left, are like, I hope to God Trump runs in 2024. And I hope to God he wins in 2024.
And when they had their meetings, they'll be like, where your Trump topic? Who got a Trump topic? So people was trained like, oh, that's what they want. But your problem is once that 4 years came up, you weren't able to create other topics. Like, your ass was so good at creating Trump you ain't even good. That was low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, it was just random little dumb shit. Like, he tweeted this today. Like, all right.
And that's the thing, bro. A lot of these people, they got low-hanging fruit. And when you really look at the character of the quality of their music or their art, it don't hold up. A lot of times their antics be right there or even higher than what their music quality is.
Speaking of that, antics,
that's dangerous.
And low-hanging fruit. What you think about this Abba and Preach, Fresh and Fit? Because I ain't gonna lie, I said it all the time. I think, like, I don't know, the way they do it compared to, like, because everybody do like a comparison to Kevin Samuels, it's just a different vibe to me when they do it.
I always say the Fresh and Fit, man. They have their own special demographic of people where, like, they got some men that really needs the level of guidance that they give them. Where I'm not gonna say it's perfect. You can almost call it middle school or high school or game, but that's where them niggas are at. When we really talking about like interaction with people or even women, like they don't have that much. Like the last time they might even interacted with a girl was in high school consistently. So a lot of times when you hear their advice and shit like that, that's where it's coming from. But I've been appreciative. Them niggas, they overstepped. I feel like that's what they fucked up, bro.
We got more money than you niggas. We more success. It's like, go with what they talking about. They're not talking about who's more successful, who gets more views. And that's an easy thing to get views. Like, I feel like that's low-hanging fruit. Let's bring 7 girls on here who are going to say dumb shit. 2 of them probably going to get kicked out. We're going to make viral shit. Like, that's low-hanging fruit shit. It's like, oh, all right, whatever. That's cool. You know? But, like, that's really the shit that go viral for them be that type of shit. These 2 girls got kicked out for saying dumb hoe shit, whatever the fuck they say in their titles. It's like, all right.
I can agree. For the most part, they do have a lot of that. But then it's like, no one's like forcing these women to act the ass or have belligerent points.
No, but it just, yeah, that's true. Because I made videos about the girls saying stupid. The girls on there say stupid shit. When a girl says, oh, I want 500, that one, like when the academics episode, when she was like, I need a man that makes 500,000, and then he really broke down like what $500,000 looks like. She said she had a business that made like 300,000, but she walked away from the money. He's like, okay, so if you say you don't care about money, why do you care about this amount of money? They say dumb shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's like them. It's like I'm just looking at these niggas. It's like that shit just.
Yeah, it was immature. Like Albert made a. Yeah, I mean, they made a point about like a topic that they kind of had a disagreement on, and they took it to heart. So it was weird.
Super emotional. They super emotional.
They displayed the same behavior that the women display, essentially, that they talk about. So that's how they look very contradictory in that sense. Like, how you gonna be emotional to something he said when he's like making you be accountable and shit like that? Then people started really, bro. Once people come like. I haven't been really watching none of these videos and shit. Like, but once people like
one person jump on you, everybody jump on you. Everybody come out the woodworks. Coming out like
you gotta fuck to get on the show and shit like that. Like that type of shit.
They were showing DMs. Out. They was like, "You gonna fuck us?" I'm like, "Ooh, that's nasty. That's a Harvey Weinstein.
That's real
shit.
Nasty.
That's a Harvey Weinstein shit."
He like, it's gonna cost you to come on the show. You don't make enough money. Like and this nigga, he got kind. I don't know his value on YouTube. His name like JR Wisdom. When I watch his YouTube videos, he don't really say much. He's just one of them niggas that kind of just watch people. Maybe I haven't watched enough. I only watched like 2 or 3 videos though. But
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so I was like, I kind of get them telling him that, but he got caught on YouTube. He get like 10.
Oh, they told him he don't got enough money to get on this show.
Yeah, and it's gonna cost him. Yeah, so a lot of shit start coming out where it's like, y'all was loved, everything was going y'all way. But
that's how it happened so
fast.
They've literally lost like 50,000 subscribers since then.
50,000? It was 15 when I first looked. That's fucking crazy.
I think like the first day they lost like 10, and another day lost like 15, and like it's steady every day, just been going down and down and down.
Yeah, they fumbled the bag because I don't like Alba and Preach, bro, they're well respected because they don't really do clickbaity shit. Like whenever they make a point, they usually it's a well thought out point. They don't just say shit. And I get people shit on Fresh and Fit. Like, bro, y'all gotta think, bro. There's a lot of niggas that ain't getting no ass out here. Like when we was talking about the shit last week about women being a hoe, most women probably have more bodies than men. The average man.
Yeah, I'm
like,
sure.
And so like a lot of them niggas are the niggas that's watching Fresh and Fit.
But
like you got the bro, it's some sad.
Like what the fuck, bro? Because then other shit I seen this before this whole debacle. It was this white guy who's like a dating guru, whatever the fuck he is. He started exposing Myra, and he was like, "Look at this guy DMing me," and this shit just be looking corny because just like even if when Alba and Preach brought up his profile on Seeking Arrangements, he was like, make sure you read because I'm super picky. And it was like, only 1% of men have abs. And ladies, I have all three. That shit's just corny. Like, what the fuck is going on? And niggas be, would it be like that? Bro, that shit is corny.
All right, look, man. There's all type of hunters in the world. There's all type of fishers. I just want to know if it worked for the shit that they hunted.
No, I'm probably sure it works for them niggas. I'm sure they get girls. They got money. And they got notoriety.
They literally, so the problem with these niggas is you're literally advertising for the same women you constantly talking shit about. You didn't bring up any character traits or shit like that. You put shit that straight gold digger women gonna see and be like, okay, I don't give a fuck if you lame. You got all three. I'm taking it.
Even like, when Alba Preach brought up the Fresh and Fit, the Fresh guy, his vlogs, he's like, literally all his vlogs with women, all he's doing is spending money. Like, the thing, I don't pay for this. I don't pay for box. I don't do this. But all you're doing to get the girl is, look, I got the flashy car. Look, we can go to a nice dinner. You ain't paying her directly, but you still like using your, you know what I'm saying? They don't like you. They don't respect you. They just, I want to hop in. I don't know what kind of car I got, but I want to hop in the Maserati. I want to go to Vic and Anthony's. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they're lame, but
they're lame. No, but anyways, the white guy I was talking about, he would say, like, he showed an email. Now, it could be fake. It could not. I don't know. This guy had a lot of subscribers. Not a lot. He had like 80,000 subscribers, so who knows if he's lying or not. But the Myron guy was requesting him to like coach him on getting girls. And the thing was like, he was like, I've lived in Miami for 2 years. I've been able to get 70, I don't know if he called it 70 kills or 7. There's like breaking down these stats. I'm good at this when I talk to a woman. I'm like, bro, these niggas break this shit down to like a science. They're trying to like, it's like, what the fuck is this? Go live your life. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Hey, man.
And the niggas that watch the show probably ain't gonna be in a financial position like these dudes anyways. I always said, I think a lot of these guys like them because they like how they talk to the girls on the show and they wish they was in the position in their life to talk to them girls the same way. That's how I look at it.
But then again, they talk shit like that to the men too, though. They say, get your money up. They say, if you really want to be, get any type of woman you want, you got to be your best version too. So I will say they get on men too, though.
That's fine. But I'm saying the guys, they'll hear that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my bread, bro. But they like when they talk shit to them girls because they know in their regular everyday life, there ain't no women they could talk to like that. They probably getting hoed. Girls ain't going on dates with them. So when they see them, like, you know what? Get out. Get out of here. You're disrespectful. Get out. They're like, oh, I wish I could talk to girls with stats and numbers. Even Abba and Preach, they made a good point. They was like, y'all be bringing these girls on here and y'all be trying to have these well thought out conversations. Do you know 0.51? Them girls don't know what the fuck. Like, you're arguing against, like, who the fuck are you arguing against? Obviously, you're going to look smart in front of these dumb motherfuckers. Obviously.
No, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
They be like,
and they don't give,
I want to go.
Alex, you got your statistics and shit. No one cares about
statistics. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a damn about that shit. But it's just weird seeing I won't say the downfall because I'm sure there's still gonna be all right. Like, shit on YouTube comes and it goes, it passes. But just to see how and like the Auburn Pre shit wasn't even like super like defaming or like something I would think that people just jump off the ship. But that's how YouTube be. The fastest,
I would hate to see some real adversity.
As soon as
I would hate to see them go through real adversity.
Y'all better never say not a motherfucking word to Kevin Samuels. Let him come at y'all ass, cause that'll be our last motherfucking day on YouTube.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That it was weird because it was just one day, just you get up, the manosphere is on fucking fire. the
manosphere.
It's a big problem in America. It's a big problem. Fuck America. It's a big problem going on because you gotta think it's white men that talk about this shit. Them two dudes are foreign. Like those are not even like typical African Americans. Abba and Preacher foreign. Like them niggas from Canada and them niggas not from here. So, bro, this is a topic that all men can have, bro. But yeah, married men typically, and then you as well, you and shit. Most of our friends that start talking to that girl out of high school. So it's a lot different than when it is like how it is now. Like, yeah. So I don't know, man. It was crazy, but yeah, manosphere, bro. Bro, if you look up. Once your algorithm get fucked up, niggas is popping just for reaction of watching reaction channels.
Nigga, I'm doing a reaction video to Alba and Preach tomorrow.
Them hoes go crazy. Anything dealing with the manosphere, that shit's going crazy right now, bro.
If I react to Kevin Samuels does XYZ, that shit get views.
Crazy, bro.
But they even got beef with my guy. I think they funny. I watch them because they talk about these issues, but they're just funny as hell. The playback dudes, they made a video about the album preaching. I guess they don't fuck with Fresh and Fit because they did a video about them. And Fresh and Fit was talking shit about them on their podcast. Like, you got this fat, box him and box you, your hair's fucked up, whatever the fuck they were saying. No, like, they got beef with everybody. Niggas can't even commentate on y'all without y'all getting mad.
Well, yeah, I would say everybody's a different type of hunter. And they hunt very fucking aggressively.
I guess.
And they take stats down. Like they're trophy hunters. Like they treat women like trophies. Like the white people that go to fucking the lions or the fucking jungles to kill lions and shit. We see it as inhumane. But it's a whole world where niggas is like, oh my God, he got that fucking lion, or oh my God, he got that buck that's been in that fucking reserve or whatever. It's a sport.
I think it's weird just seeing them talk. I don't know. Just like, I don't know. It's weird to people
like
talk.
High schoolers.
I think it's weird. Yeah, it's like weird to see. Like, yeah, I had sex with 100 girls last. It's like it's weird to hear people talk about it. Like if I watch a reality show, like me and Carla watch a show called Too Hot to Handle, right? And these guys say like, when they're at home, they have sex with a lot of women. That's the way that's talked about is different than when somebody's like, it's like you writing it down. It's like, okay, I slept with this girl today. Slept 1, 2, 3. I got 3 bodies today. Like when they tell their stories, because I was watching playback, and there was the Fresh guy telling a story about like he was at a random bar, and then a basketball player came up to him like, "Hey,
that shit was hella cringy."
I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "I DM 100 girls a day. And you're out the possibility of getting 3 girls." Like,
but that's the
fuck.
Well, we're first. I'll say this: we acknowledge if gay people do it, it's cringy. When you talk about your personal life, I don't give a fuck about how many fucking people you smash. But let's be real. If you really want to be knocking down women like a lot, if you want to have crazy numbers, bro, you got to be doing what he doing, DMing about 100 women a day. Like, you got to really treat that shit like a job. And for someone like them, maybe they got the time to do shit like that, but we don't. Like, bro, if you, like, I ain't got the time to be sifted through that many women and, like, just to have sex with them. Like, it ain't that valuable.
It ain't that damn important.
For them, like, yeah, I think, I don't like hanging around men like that, but like that makes them they feel more about their manhood when they knocking down women. Like
beta.
The more women I can knock down, the more masculine I feel about myself. But that shit is weird when you really think about the time and effort and energy you got to really put into it. Like you gotta be damn near maniacal. So when you start mentioning the shit that you do, you sound crazy. But I mean, I've been in that era, high school, college, where I was like,
think about that. But high school, we were doing high school. Like we did a thing like over the summer. Was it the summer break? One of the breaks, we were like, okay, let's do a thing. We're no point system. I don't know if it's you was a part of this. Maybe it's just me, Blake, and Najee. I don't know. Okay. If you get head, that's 1 point. If you get sex, that's 2 points. Okay, well maybe you wasn't a part of it. If you get head, that's 1 point. If you get sex with girls, 2 points. Like we doing shit like that, like in high school. Like I'm not an adult, like doing shit like that. Now maybe for the Fresh guy, because I'm not the greatest looking guy, but you can look at a guy like Fresh. Okay, if that nigga ain't had no bread, he probably wouldn't be getting no hoes. So for him, it's like he's living that life. He's got money now. He was married, he said before. So he's getting out of that marriage and he's just running around living life. I get it. Do what you gotta do. But just the articulating it to the world, like especially that 100 DMs a day story, that shit's cringe.
So I got a question. You know how niggas got their videos showing off their cars or their houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas are eclectic behind women.
I guess.
Can you excuse that?
Can I excuse what, cars?
No. Yeah, well, because we watch people videos of they got 10, 20 cars. Some people will clearly deem that excessive. Some people got 4 or 5 houses. Some people deem that excessive. Other people like, that's beautiful. I like that they show it off. And I feel like that's same for men. There are certain men they're extremely attracted to women, and knocking down women is something that they.
But I feel like, especially with like the fresh guy, he does it to solidify him being like a man. Like I'm a man because I do. You know what I'm saying? But that's why
that's crazy.
That's why I feel like they do it. Like it's like I'm doing this to. It's not even really for him. It's to let other men know that I'm a man. I've had sex with these 100 women. I'm a man. It's like, bro, just live your life. Like when I watch them with other dudes who are successful, like when I watched a video of that Mr. Organic guy, he did a house tour. Fresh and Fit was there, and the way they act around other successful men, they look like groupies. Like it's like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Oh, my camera.
Hey, we're successful too.
Hey, oh my God, bro, what the fuck, brother? Like, relax, my nigga. Y'all are successful. We get
They
it.
new to it. They very new to it. You can smell the newness on them niggas. Like you could just tell, like y'all ain't used to being around women. Cause most of the niggas like Mr. Organic, he give off a pimp energy.
Yeah.
Cause he was like, I don't know what I'm talking. You don't know shit. Like it was very short and sweet with what he told the woman. I was like, I know that energy when I see it. But you could tell he been comfortable being around and kicking. He didn't kick women out. I'm sure he ain't had to kick women out, but he probably did it way more respectfully. He ain't have to fucking like beat his chest and shit. The woman just listened because she respected him and a whole bunch of other shit. Like,
I think shit like that. Like I said, I think like do what you do. Y'all successful. There's obviously people that fuck with y'all, but when I watch certain shit, like y'all can have points that I agree with. Y'all be going on these girls that be like, oh, I need 500,000. Y'all break. I agree with that. That's right. What happened to you, Bryce? Do you log out? What the hell happened?
Oh no, it just probably froze or something.
Oh,
I'm still here.
Technical difficulties, but fuck it. As long as we still hear him, we in the building. What was I saying? Trying to think.
They be having points.
Oh, they be having points and shit, but it's like every time that he kick a girl out, it just looks cringy. It looks like he's trying to overcompensate. Like, I'm manly. Get out of my studio. It's like, bro, it's different. I don't know. It's just different ways to be like, all right, could we, can you get out? Like, get out of here. It just looked cringy.
You know,
that's just me. It just looked cringy. I'm trying to figure out what's up this damn Zoom.
Can you hear me? You had one out. I barely could hear you. Stop. I couldn't hear you no more.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
it just.
I ain't got too much more for them besides them. Yeah. I understand them. They got a lane and a big demographic of niggas that's shit dweebs, honestly. And they need every little bit of content that they can get that helps them deal with women, whether it's whatever type of content.
All right, Bryce went out. But it's all we got.
It be tough when it comes to sex. Like,
never mind, here he is. He back.
You can't hear me? I've been talking this whole time.
Nah, I can hear you now. I was about to end the podcast.
That shit crazy. But yeah, it's tough for a lot of men out here, bro. So I get why niggas like Fresh and Fit making it. But it's gonna always be niggas like that around, bro. Like they treat that shit like a sport. Like it's not, since it's like a women like.
Bryce still talking. Think that I can hear him.
Always be like that.
Oh, here you go.
Niggas club. It's niggas. That's all that. Like niggas in clubs, most of the time are men like Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Going for themselves, like got character and shit. Don't really be in the club like that. Because nigga gotta go to work and they gotta build consistency. But niggas like Fresh and Fit, niggas in the club, they trying to knock down every type of woman. They trying to get as many numbers as they can in the club and filter them hoes out throughout the week and try to sleep with as many as they can. Like, that's the game. And niggas be 30, 40 years old in the club doing that. And just like Fresh and Fit, all they got is their money and maybe yourself. A nice car in the parking lot that they gonna parking lot pimp, but they ain't got no character. They ain't got really no confidence when it comes to women unless they showing off their money.
Yeah.
Mostly end up becoming tricks.
That's pretty much like if all your value is tied into your money, like, all right, cool. That's Like you got really no personality. People don't really like you. They don't really want to hang out with you. But you got bread. That's your lane. That's your lane, bro.
I guess, nigga, go take some personality classes or some shit. I don't know. I don't know, man. Go outside or something, nigga.
Go live your life, bro. Go have fun. Go like just joke around. Everything ain't so damn serious.
I'm saying, bro, because like
live your life.
I don't even know, like that has to be kind of such like a miserable existence, bro. You got money, but then you still need like the validation of fucking women daily. To be like, oh yeah,
and then the same women y'all probably talking shit about is the same women y'all going after.
That's
on
weird.
the daily. Y'all ain't going to find chicks who y'all can settle down with. Y'all going to find chicks that'll let you hit. You can move on. Like if you talking about I want to have sex with 3 girls in a day, you're not looking for a chick to settle down with. You're looking for find this hoe, find another one, and keep it pushing.
What makes it scary is the same shit I said about OnlyFans. The niggas that be talking shit about OnlyFans, they like, oh shit, women come to us. It's the same shit about these niggas. They talk all this shit just to get those women to sleep with them. Like, it's niggas that's better than them, they got more game than them and all this shit that they'll laugh in the face of Fresh and Fit. Cause let's be real. Like, when we talk about like these type of women, like, nigga, YouTubers like not on the top of their list like that. Like, let's just be real. Like, they laugh at doctors and shit. YouTubers not that far off the list. So a nigga like Fresh and Fit, these niggas come up with this whole fucking narrative and not even propaganda, but a whole fucking narrative and points just to spew out at certain type of women so they can lower their value and then look at Fresh and Fit like God.
It's been looked at that he want to sleep with the women to get on the show. The same women he kicking out the thing, the same women he's doing whatever with, he's allegedly.
So to wrap up their whole point, every time they're badgering women with their points, is why don't you sleep with me?
Stop the cap.
That's what they
Stop the cap right now.
Stop the cap.
Exactly what they be wanting to say. Why aren't you sleeping with us? We're the perfect We're the perfect candidates. We work out. We have 100K. We made it for 5 years.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way I can do shit like that.
When you really
sleep with me.
That's literally their whole show is trying to list out a bunch of points to get the women to be like, hey, I guess you are a good candidate for me to just give it up to. And that's sad. When you look at it like that, that's sad.
Even when I look, this is the last thing I got on this because it's just like the content just keep rolling out. Even when you think about whenever that girl, you know that girl who was famous, who got like a little, not famous, but like she went viral for like a week for saying like her ex still pay her bills or something.
Yeah, I remember.
And then she came on their podcast, like she missed her flight, and she came on. They say he was like, apologize to me. She apologized. He kept like, even though you didn't come, like he kept like going, like he kept like dragging on. She was just like, all right, nigga, let's move along. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But it's like he's trying to assert that like dominance. Oh, like apologize.
I got something over your head. So
like, she was like, I missed my flight. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I got something over you, so give me head. Nigga, when you really boil it down to that, it's like, oh, it is kind of cringy.
That shit is cringe. And that shit gotta be like, think about it, like, it's good content. You don't want to when you're on fire, you don't want to slow down the content. But like, could you imagine every night, 6 nights a week? All right, let's find these 6 girls. Let's talk about the same fucking thing. How much money do you need in a man? How much money do you need from a man? What are you looking for in a man? What do you bring to a relationship? It's like, goddamn, again? Fuck, I don't want to talk about this shit no more. Can we talk to somebody else? Can we talk to a neuroscientist? Can we talk to a physicist? Can we talk to a fucking... God damn, I'm tired of talking about relationship and unrealistic goals and expectations for these girls. I'm tired of this shit.
Bro, it's the modern day gossip shit for men. Like, women been having their shows that come on 10 in the morning, Good Morning America, the little Wendy Williams or the Take. Like, but they be having cringy points. Only points and perspectives that come from women, never really thinking about the man side of things. And that's what I'm starting to get from some of these, Because they got good information for like men that's level headed and that thinks clearly, but then there's the rest of the demographic where it's like them niggas just tuning in just to be entertained because they want to be like niggas, like you said. They're not gonna really go put in the work. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, keep talking to the women like
the video I was gonna react to tomorrow is Abba talking to a fan from Fresh and Fit, and something happened. They had a girl on. I don't know what happened, but they exposed this girl's IG and her name and told the fans, go get at her if y'all want to. So this is one of their fans, and he DM'd the girl. He's an adult. He's like 27. And he was like, all Myron wanted you to do was suck his dick. Why are you just being a hoe? Like, I'm like, these are the type of niggas, like, what the fuck? You 20? Like, he had to be, because he said, I got a trucking company. So he got to be like in his 20s at some point. But I'm like, there's really dudes that be like, he's like, I did it to her because I'm loyal to Myron and them because their podcast changed my life. It's like, but like, I would never, like, who do I watch? Who do I like? I don't even know. I just watch everybody. I would never like, oh, they told me to go DM her. Why didn't you let him fuck you? Like, that's weirdo shit. It's just like, it make you look weird because that's your fans and people attribute.
I feel like that's true. But it's like, I don't know, like, do they eventually weed themselves out for the trash that's like that? Because, like, you can get that from any type of celebrity where they're fans.
I'm sure you can.
And obviously, Fresh and Fit, like, and Kevin Samuels, because you see women like, don't listen to people that listen to Kevin Samuels. And I can understand that. I'm sure it's a big demographic of men that listen to Kevin Samuels that are just repulsive to be around. They don't have good vibes. They're constantly screaming facts and trying to make you feel belittled and shit. Like,
that's why they're trying to ban him off YouTube. When the petition was going around, they were saying because his fans are at work at places badgering women about whatever. And I said, there's gonna be people. Same thing with a guy like Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson telling you to do X, Y, and Z to better your life, but I'm sure he got these fans who are talking shit to women, or they're what do you call them, incels or whatever. You're gonna have that demographic of people. But the thing with Fresh and Fit is, after seeing you can't come on unless you have sex with me, that fan don't seem too far off from the nigga sitting at the table. So it's not like a different correlation. It's different with like a Kevin Samuels who just like, hey ladies, you need to be more reasonable. And then a guy like shitting on girls like crazy.
If that was Kevin Samuels or anyone bigger, they would be fried.
They'd be done for.
That's Harvey Weinstein shit.
Yeah, they'd be done for.
Like, that shit's pretty sick, especially when you use sex in business. You're starting to talk because that your business is one thing. Now you trying to get sex from your business and like and using that. I understand that gonna happen naturally when women see that you got a successful business. That's gonna happen naturally. But when you start literally making business deals and trying to involve sex and part of it, you're getting into the very fucking.
And then
weird.
the thing with that is for somebody like them. They already have that polarizing figure where they're kind of like unlikable. You might listen to them, but they got like that like it's just cringy shit. So one person dropped that domino. How many girls have they had on their podcast? Could you imagine the amount of receipts or DMs that could possibly be leaked between these people?
They're you can almost call it idiotic that they would even put themselves out there for that type of like. That's the most throwing glass in a glass house type shit. I mean, throwing stones out of glass house type shit. Like, you're dumb as fuck.
Like, even that I would never pay for box. Like, yeah, you're not paying for it. You're using what you have, but it's still like a barter system anyways.
Them niggas setting themselves up for some major failure with that type of shit. Because like you said, bro, just imagine the DMs. You think it's not even close to the only ones. 7, 8 girls.
And like I said, too, their fan base, their cult fan base may fuck with them, but I feel like on a mainstream level, if they were to be, like I said, if they was as relevant as Kevin Samuels, they would get way more hate. People kind of got like a love-hate relationship with Kevin Samuels. They can see, okay, well, he's a little bit rational. We fuck with it. But like, I feel like just the imagery of Fresh and Fit is so unlikable that if they was to get posted on the shade, like these big blogs, people would crucify them niggas.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can say that they'll have, more people have the right to be like, they're literally bringing these women on to belittle them.
Yeah.
You can't, I find it hard to say with Kevin Samuels because he be having intellectual conversations, actually trying to listen to these people. them dudes don't really be caring about. They already pretty much know what those women gonna say in the
Yeah.
sense. So they just be coming on there to set them up for more views. Like, I mean, you can say they give a good advice, but Kevin Samuels literally come up with creative ways to try to get into people's minds to like, hey, think like this. You may not catch the context, or because he may be talking about fucking the winter is coming. He may be talking about the fucking shit that nobody. I mean, I didn't watch it.
They say you talking about OnlyFans.
Yeah, you might like, but he gonna bring it into. He having very good. What do you call it?
It should be like well thought out
talking points type shit. Yeah. And you could say that he's trying to be a good teacher, even if he may not be teaching certain women or whatever. But them niggas, bro, you can't say they put in the same effort. Like, not like that.
This is too easy. All right, 6 chicks, come on. We're going to ask y'all the same questions. How much money do y'all make? Okay. What do y'all look for in a man? How much money does he need to make? Okay, boom. You said 500,000. Why do you think that? Because I'm this. I got good pussy. I sell. Well, 2% of women could give good pussy. All right, dog. We get it. These girls y'all bringing on here ain't shit. We get it.
Yeah, but
they're unrealistic. We get it.
I was gonna say, even with Kevin Samuels, this shit could get over. Like at a certain point, like either you know, or you don't. Like, and that's where I kind of be at. A lot of people that keep tuning in on the daily. I still watch Kevin Samuels because I mean, I just every once in a while it's like, all right, let's put it on. But like, bro, a lot of people that constantly fucking tuning into that shit need a lot of help. So
I couldn't imagine tuning in every single night. Like, god damn.
It's gonna always be a space for that shit, bro. Like men and women problems are only gonna get worse as society progresses. Like, men had it easy. Women was looking to be married at a certain age.
You know what I wanted to ask you about? You heard about your boy, Brother Polite?
That's not my boy. Why would you say that? When have I ever talked about
I thought like back in the day, like when you first got on your jerk.
I've never talked to.
You the only reason I know who that is.
I mean, maybe, but I didn't never.
I don't be your. Nigga said that's not my boy.
That's never been my boy.
I thought that was like your spiritual. Like I was
just about to say that he's not even a spiritual person. He more of a like financial, and then he be on a polygamous shit. But besides that, I never fucked with polygamy.
That's the only reason I know that name is
Brother Panic.
Oh, but brother somebody.
Panic, Brother Panic, not Brother Polite. No, please do not construe the two.
Your boy, Brother Polite.
Nah, and even if it is, my one thing is like that nigga could be sick as fucking possible. He could be sick as hell. He still has some good financial advice throughout the years, and whatever other information that may have been deemed okay. Like, it's the message, not the messenger, bro. Most of these niggas gonna have some shitty fucking skeletons in the closet.
I thought that was your boy, Brother Polite. I was I can't wait to talk to Bryce about his boy, Brother Polite.
Nah.
Got him.
That's not my boy.
But I could have swore he used to be at the crib, like when you was eating the chai seeds, like, Brother Polite, put him on the YouTube real quick.
Nah, never. Cause bro, his content never was for me.
Brother Panic, that's who it was. I thought it was Brother Polite.
Nigga said, your boy. Nah, that nigga's sick though. He's sick as hell.
I mean, we'll see what happens. Like I got my video I made about him. They say it's a 14-year-old. They had DNA on the shirt. It's his ex-girlfriend. I was like, not his ex-girl, like his girlfriend's daughter. So I was like, if the prosecutor, I mean, the defense attorney could be like, hey, were y'all sharing this hotel room? Yeah. How do we know that you and Polite didn't have sex and then your daughter's shirt was just on the ground and he wiped it off on it? Like, we don't know how it's gonna go. It's a wild, crazy world. But the way they set it up was he asked which is wild to me anyways. He asked the girlfriend, hey, can I take your daughter to this party with me? Ain't no way in hell I let my 14-year-old daughter go with no goddamn body to no damn party.
Yeah. He on all-time creep list because nigga, you know how the fucking community gonna react to you doing some shit like that. Like this, I don't know what community you think you in, bro, but that like just like when people think about, I'm about to go rob a bank, you think of the consequences, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't give a fuck how attracted you are. The guilt, the fucking like the situation that if you get caught, like, bro, you have to contemplate those things in your mind before doing it and while doing it and after. And you still decide to do that shit? Oh, you're different. You're different.
And my things with guys like that, it's like, from the video I seen of him, he talked about he got money. I got $400,000 car. I've traveled to every country I want to. Like you said, he do the polygamy shit. Like, I never understand rich, wealthy guys who could. If we see the girl, look at the Fresh Fit girls. He could probably fuck any of them girls on there. He got money. He can do what the fuck he want to do. Why do these powerful always go to children? I just don't understand that logic.
I will say this, and this is deemed controversial. These young girls do be fast. I will say this. But nigga, I don't give a fuck how much you can't have, because you know niggas be like, oh, I can't have it, but they keep trying me. Like, so maybe that I'm thinking that's the psychological thing. Like, you want what you can't
Ain't
have,
no fucking
but
way,
no,
bro.
nigga. At
Boy,
some
ain't no
point,
way,
you're
bro.
fucking wild.
Ain't no,
Like,
I don't give a damn
I'm sorry.
how much some 15, 16-year-old pressing up on you. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell.
Bro, I'll give you a story. I constantly told this. Look, I asked her the first time I even said anything to her, like, how old are you? Because like I could just tell she was a host and I worked in the back, but she'll just come find a way to be back in the back of the kitchen. You're a host. There's no reason to be in the kitchen at all. First of all, she'll just keep trying to talk to me and shit. She'll keep staring at me and all this different thing. Like she'll keep trying to find a way to be like, let's be friends though. I'm like, nah. Like I just kept telling her, but she kept trying. I think she had to be like 16, 17, probably maybe 15. But nothing in me would urge towards it. I'm like, bro, I'm like, that's an instant case. Like that's nothing.
She belongs to the streets.
I don't know what she belonged to, but not me. Not me. But I say that to say I know once these, like, she could be like,
but you also got to know. You also got to know when to cut that shit. Because like I said, social media is a motherfucker. You done had an experience where you was talking to this girl. You know how old she was, and once you found out she was whatever, you're like, fuck that. Even me, remember at TSU, I was on the phone because when I was in high school, she was in high school at the time, or she said she was in high school. And we never did nothing together, but we just cool. We just texted whatever. And we was talking to her. You asked her, like, how old your mama? And I never even put the two together. I wasn't even thinking about it. And he was like, how old are you? And this is like our second year of college. She's like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 16. What'd I do? I hung up that phone, blocked the motherfucker. I said, hell nah. Because I didn't know it. Because I thought she was still in high school.
That shit.
I don't even remember.
Protecting my niggas.
Because I told you her mama was fine. That's why. I told you her mama was fine.
My nigga senses start going off.
I said, her mama fine. He said, how do you? Because we never even talk. Because like I said, on social media, when people go to different schools, you don't even know. So you just like, you thinking they in your grade or a little bit younger than you. Oh, she must be like, I'm thinking when I'm a senior, she go to another school. She was in 10th grade. That's cool. I'm a whatever in high. What am I? A sophomore in college, so she's a senior. Whatever, you know, niggas like that. That's like Raven. That's like me talking to Raven and them. When she said that, I said, hang up, block. Never talk to her again.
Yeah,
but some people be like, you know, well, I am in college. I got this little younger. I know I could take advantage of. I said, hell no.
I don't even know if it's like so. In my case, like, or not even my case, but in the case of like saying you don't want to talk to them, but like you keep like texting them on that friend shit, like, and they just keep inching in, and like at certain points you got to be like, nah, I got to stop doing that shit. Like common sense, like, yeah, obviously. Like, you probably shouldn't even, if you really being logical, shouldn't even be friends with them. But I get how some people may string that shit along, and bro, they won't stop. Because they want you just like you, just how, like, you know, they dangerous and shit. And they mind, they like, oh, I got this old nigga. I can get an old nigga. Like, so they have their thoughts about why they want you and shit and why they keep trying you hard. But you have to be the mature one and think of like, I got all the shit to lose and you have nothing. Like, this shit for you is like a little fantasy, a little game. Some little shit you can go tell your friends at school. But for me, I can lose my whole fucking life and you
everything.
Just go keep
I could be
shit like
I could be on the goddamn registry for the rest of my life. Everything.
And you might not even ever hit. You just was talking to her.
Yeah.
Got a picture. You can't even get a picture from them. You can't do nothing. Like, bro, even talking sexual is off limits, bro. Like, any of that shit can get you fucked. If I don't, right? Even texting a young girl sexually.
I don't think text her sexually. Yeah, that get you.
Yeah, like that. Like, even if there's no pictures, like all that shit get you fried, bro. So ain't no flirting, ain't none of that shit, bro. And for a person like Polite, bro,
and you gotta think about
all that shit. Got to go through.
Even when we was in high school. Remember in high school, we used to be like. I remember there was a girl in high school. She was a year younger than us. and she was dating a nigga who used to come up to the school. He was like 4 grades removed or some shit. I was like, you like 21. She's a junior, so she's only like 16. So I was like,
but when we was in middle school, girls was fucking seniors and shit. So like we know this type of shit go on, and like obviously these girls are fucking sexually mature, but not in society yet. So you know the fucking law, bro. You out of here, bro.
wildin'.
Like
I said, on social media, you might get caught up, but once y'all get to that conversation about age and they give you that age, don't keep on.
Slow down, baby.
Don't get all nasty.
A nigga like me, I've had sex. I had a girl at home. Like nigga, I'm good. Think about another nigga sexual urges though, cause that be a thing too. A lot of niggas be logical up here, not polite. I'm not giving polite. I'm giving another nigga like, say I'm 25 and she was like fucking at, like I said, 16, 15 years old. Like, but they ain't get no bitches. And when we cut off of here, I would talk about this because I know somebody. I know somebody. But yeah, like it's like, bro, when you don't have sex, bro, it's tough, bro.
I just be feeling like you can find somebody your age. You just gotta level that. The girls you might be looking at might be out, so you might need. There's always girls you can.
See you
knock it down, right? Knock it down.
You're 100% right, but it's these niggas have no fucking like social skills. So it's a nigga that it's a little clip going around. Playback, they've been playing them. He date women that's in jail. Like,
oh yeah, I seen that.
He lame as fuck, but if I'm being real, that nigga's a predator. He think these type of women are in a certain situation. So those are the type of women that take him serious because he don't have any fucking confidence to deal with a real world woman because he like. Whatever. So these niggas be having that same fear in their head. Like, nigga, it would be niggas that watch Fresh and Fit type shit. But then there's also niggas like Polite. Well, you got polygamous. You supposed to got bitches. So I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to dismiss anybody doing that shit, but I'm just saying I know niggas, once they be hella sexual behind this shit, all that logic go out the window, and that's where they be fucked. Well, like me, I said, I've dealt with women. I'm not fucking never that sick. I'm never that hungry. When I was at back home, I didn't have sex at all. And there was women that wanted to have sex with me, but they were ugly. I was good. I was like, I ain't gonna have, I didn't have sex for that whole year, basically being out there. Like, nigga, I can withhold myself. I ain't that fucking sexually hungry, but yeah. I may be blessed because I had sex early or something like that. I don't know, but I know some niggas that don't have no type of control when it comes to that, bro. And that shit's sad. It can be very saddening. But I think that's a society problem, bro, because the more we get out where women don't really need men like that, there's gonna be even more men that's out here going outside. Like, it was, because I think when women was ready to just be handed to men out of their father's home, it was still a lot of niggas going outside. A lot of niggas. It's only getting worse.
Yeah. That shit wild. That shit. I just seen it. I guess it ain't your boy. But when I seen it, I said, that's Bryce's boy.
Nah, man.
That's his See, I was misinformed. I was like, that's his spiritual leader. Out here wilding out. I thought he was like Brother Polite, Brother Panic. Who else was there? Somebody else.
Bobby Hemmett.
Hemmett. They all run together.
I ain't never posted a clip of Polite on my Twitter. I don't even think I posted. If you go through my likes and playlists that I be having, I don't think Polite in none of them.
Yeah, y'all go to Bryce's Twitter and find Brother Polite. Look up what's your name on Twitter? @ Emerald Thoughts. Nigga, I do it right now. I bet I find Brother Polite right there. I bet I find.
Nigga, you can go through my like playlist. Like, I got a mean playlist set up on spirituality. Polite not gonna be in one of them hoes.
Let's see.
Polite a financial dude. He one of them financial black people. He ain't really delving into spirituality as far as I know. But nah, for somebody like him, I'm trying to get in his mindset, but I don't know. That shit weird, bro, because the fact you got money, you got clout, niggas still be lame. Niggas still be lame, bro. Spiritually. Character be lame as hell.
@ Emerald Thoughts.
This nigga really looking.
I just got done watching a great video from Brother Polite. Very insightful and inspiring.
We're dragging it. All right,
Stop
guys.
the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Fuck no.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I ain't see that all there, man. I ain't see nothing. But that was great. Your boy. Who's Brother Panic? Is he alive? I know Bobby Hemming dead, right? Because you only be looking at old ass videos of him.
Nah, he's Bobby Hemming had a I guess you brain aneurysm or brain problems, but he's still alive.
Oh, for real?
He just don't do any he don't do any lectures or anything anymore. For it's been like it's been longer than that. It's been like 10 years now, probably.
Why his videos look old as hell though?
Shit, anything after 2008, it look old.
I guess that's probably true. But
shit, he been dropping videos since the 90s though, 90s till like 2008, 9. I think he stopped dropping videos maybe around 2012-ish, kind of. I don't know. I never, because he had so much content, bro. When I watched him shit, I ain't even really watched none of the recent shit because it was so much old shit. So I never even really looked at dates and stuff, honestly. But yeah, he shit. I thought he had died a long time ago, honestly. But shit, I was wrong.
Yeah, the videos they look old as hell. I thought that was like from the 90s. It looked like some shit when Martin Luther King was doing speeches.
No cap.
But that's all we got, man. Fuck Dr. Dre's daughter. Ain't really give a fuck about her. She 40. Get it together.
I will say
Figure it
I don't.
out.
I disagree with most people on this point. Surprisingly, even though I'm the manosphere dude, I think Dr. Dre dead ass wrong.
No, if I was a billionaire, my kids wouldn't be homeless and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about
most
that.
people making fun of her and shit, talking about she a grown ass woman. But I'm like, bro, when you had a father like that in your life and that nigga never showed you no attention, bro, you got a lot of mental shit going on. We acknowledge.
I ain't delve into the details of their relationship.
I'm just saying, like, she said that he ain't really been in like he's supposed to. Like for us, like our father probably didn't have resources, like they might have been messed up in the head. Nigga, you're a billionaire that's successful. You have no fucking excuse. So me as a kid, how I'm gonna feel if I can't get that attention from you, like no real effort. Oh no, bro, you gonna have a lot of problems. And I just disagree. I disagree with Playback. I disagree with Albert and Preach. I disagree with a lot of people on that one. Cause I'm like, there's no way in hell. Even somebody was like, even if he don't give them money, he got a house that he can let her stay in.
Yeah,
like,
they definitely. Even if I wasn't bringing about hella money every month, especially if I got grandkids, they're not gonna be living in a car. Like I ain't say I ain't gotta have them up in a Bel Air mansion, but they're not gonna be living in a car. For damn sure.
My only point was like maybe she not telling the whole story. Maybe she did some bitter shit.
Maybe she did some shit, you know. Maybe he tried to help her, but she kept, you know. I don't know. Maybe she's on dope. I don't know. Maybe there's probably a whole bunch of shit go into it. Maybe try to steal from her, tell secrets about the film. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been some shit like that to get her cut off, but
I still couldn't imagine, like, maybe because I ain't never been in that situation. It's always hard to say when you ain't in a situation, but just like, could have my daughters been like, and me being hundreds of like, you look at that little Forbes, is Dr. Dre making like $60 million a year, like, so after taxes he probably pulling in like 30, 25, a lot of money.
A house somewhere, bro.
Yeah, sure, you gotta live with me. I'll send her ass to Florida. I'll send her ass to Atlanta, somewhere.
That's crazy to me. And she sleep in her car, Ubering and shit.
With her kids, hell no.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine that being my child, bro. Like, and you wasn't really in her life the whole time, bro. Like, nah, bro, you wildin'. Like, there's no excuse. Like, I know you might have been out trying to get your fame and shit like that, but you was in your other kid's life, so there's really no excuse. Like,
maybe he ain't fuck with the baby mama.
What they gotta do with your child, bro?
That's what Kwame Brown.
Especially
that's what Kwame Brown going through right now.
I get some, like, even with Kwame Brown now it's a little different, but I get like the average man, if it get too stressful, you gotta worry about yourself. Sometimes you gotta distance yourself from the kids because like you're gonna end up stressing yourself out or damn near want to kill yourself because of what she putting you through. I understand that. Dr. J, you got more than enough money to fight to get your kids in custody. If she was that ass of a mother, you can get custody of your kids, like without it really being a fight.
You see what Kwame Brown shit was about?
No.
He got arrested yesterday. I guess Cause he was saying like every time he be with his daughter, the white or the baby mama be like doing shit like she's sending like welfare checks, like send the police to his house to make sure his daughter okay. Like if she don't answer the phone or something, he's always fucking with her. And then like he said one time he was like, I had opened a restaurant and the police came to my restaurant. They was like, we're here to check on like, whatever his daughter's name is. So he had to drive all the way back to his house, show his daughter she playing in the pool with whoever else she was with. Like she just keep fucking with me every time. Like she send the police to my house all the time, do these fucking welfare checks when I got my daughter. But when she got her, when she's over there, I'm not calling and doing all this shit. He just like he tired of the shit. Says I could understand that. That'd be annoying as fuck to me.
That's annoying. Very fucking childish on the mother's part. Like, bro, you got a father that's willing to be in your daughter's life. You just mad that he don't want you no more, most likely.
Yeah, probably. That's what he said, pretty much.
You trying to ruin this nigga life. But once again, for me, I feel like that's a small fight that you got to put up with because you made a dumb decision in the past and who you decided to sleep with. But you got more than enough money to.
But not even a dumb. That ain't even a dumb situation because you got to think people just be changing. Like she might have been a great lady the first 3 years. She could have just turned to once you decide you don't want to be with her no more. She turned into something else.
I do be wanting to buy into people's story, but I don't be believing people that good of actors. Like I know it may be a few people out there that can just do that, make a flip a switch, but most of the time these people had probably bad quality and character traits that you being dumb and just ignored or something. But I can't say that because I don't know him personally, but even today he got enough money to go to court and prove that she's harassing him and his daughter when they together. And I'm sure it's some shit that he can get figured out because he got enough money. But obviously, I can't make that the standard because not every man got money. And if a woman doing that, they can literally ruin a man's life. So I was just saying that Kwame and Dr. Dre's instance, if they really wanted to get that shit settled out and figured out, they could. Yeah. Because they got the money behind, especially Dr. Dre. Kwame Brown, he might not have court money like that if you're really being honest, because court money different. Yeah. But Dr. Dre got court money for sure. Yeah. But that's Kwame.
He got legal money. Like he could get in a million lawsuits and be good. Type money.
Kwame Brown got arrested though.
Yeah, he got
because of that same shit.
I think something happened. He didn't really like go into super detail about it. Like just the police came to his crib and he said his dog got tased and there's a whole bunch of shit. And he got arrested, but he didn't really say like I got arrested for
that. Was life threatening then because if you tase some man dog, most men look at their dog like children. He might want to fight, get up in arms, and now they got a reason to shoot you.
Yeah, he said he had a gun. He said he always carried a gun because he said he got property and shit like that, so he got land. So he said he had his gun on him, and he was like, he walked up and the police seen it. He was like, and the police drew the weapon. You got a gun? He was like, yep, take it. You take it. I ain't fucking reaching for it. Shit. And Kwame Brown, a big black man. He's 7 foot. So that's going to be intimidating off the rip.
We could have easily had new headlines. Yeah, that's a sick fucking woman. Kevin Samuels was just talking shit about this woman. She had a baby. She was already cheating on her husband type shit. And she ended up wanting to have a baby with him just to because she felt bad. Then once they finally divorced, she ended up fucking his cousin and getting to have another baby. He was like, you're just a bad lady.
I seen that. I was like,
you're a bad lady.
You fucking your cousin? Kwame Brown was telling a story about how one of his kids' mamas like let another nigga sign a birth certificate.
Yeah, and that's what that sounds like. You just a bad person, bro. And you're using it under the guise of, I'm trying to make sure my daughter's safe and all that. You're just a bad person, bro. You know, especially like Kwame Brown got, he carry a gun. He a big black male, and you sending them the cops on it, bro. You just like the lady in Suicide Squad. Whatever it is to get your mission done, you gonna do it.
She ain't no different. I say this every week. You no different than a Karen. It's the same shit. She should if the police are constantly getting called to somebody's home for some bullshit, all right, we gotta start charging you because you just calling us for no damn reason and getting us in certain situations that could become life-threatening, dangerous, deadly for your own. You like using the police for your own sick vendetta when knowing in the world that shit can go really wrong.
Yeah, it's very trash, bro. Very trash.
Some whole ass shit, man. But
be smart, man.
Yep.
Be smart.
Get you a nice girl, settle down, make sure you want to marry him, have kids with him before you do. And, you know, do what you got to do. But I don't know. That's all.
A man who finds a wife is a lucky man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all better stay away from these crazy bitches. Don't be trying to change no hoes to housewives. That's how y'all end up in these situations.
She belongs to the streets.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. But that's all I got, man. A lot of people said Kwame was going to lose his audience once the beef died down, but they sticking with him. That nigga numbers did drop significantly, but I ain't here to talk about that. Cause I already knew that was going to happen. That happens all the time. When you white lightning and everybody's on you, of course you're going to get a lot of views. Eventually it's going to like with Rory and Mal. Rory and Mal was dropping. They was getting like 500,000, 600,000 views. Now they're getting like 190. You know, eventually it's going to trickle down. So it's not like condemning him.
It's going to level out.
Everybody's shit going to, like he used to get like 150, 170. Now he's getting like 50, depending on what he's talking about, like 50,000, 40,000. But his core audience is still there. So, I mean, shit, if I was getting 40,000 views a video, I'd be fine with it. Shit, I'd be like, great. But
life is like stocks, man. That shit gonna come down eventually. Yeah.
All it takes is one situation, the shit gonna go back up, and then once you're not in no drama or you're not covering no drama, then it's like with me. When I was covering that Kwame Brown shit when it first came out, I was getting hella views, making hella money. As soon as that shit was over, I'm like, okay, is there like a next storyline that I could continue to cover? Wasn't nothing really going on, so then, hey, the views ain't there. That's just how I go. But it's late. I'm going to bed. That's all I got. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you listen to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes as well. Just look up Absolutely Unsure. Follow me at DFran Senior on Instagram. What about you, Bryce?
Y'all can follow me, Emerald Thoughts, or Emerald Games and Reactions.
Are you doing reactions? I watched your Kevin Samuels reaction the other day.
Nah, I ain't did it. I be tired, man. Be tired, boss.
Tired,
ain't
man. Jesus.
Ain't go count.
Bye, man. That's all we got. Appreciate everybody for watching. Appreciate everybody commenting, liking, all that good shit. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, Rob back next week. See you guys then. It's your boy